so to be good.
It has happened. We are alive once again.
It's been about 3 months.
What is up, Twitch?
Hey, chat. It's been a while, chat.
To know.
Dude, I'm telling you, Jamie, we need chat to have a character.
There is no chat.
Alright,
That's how we get them engaged.
gamers. I was about to ask, what happened last night? No.
Nothing. There was nothing. Then there was a bright light.
Okay.
And Tiamat said, "Let there be light."
We start decades after the Vega.
After.
In a dark cabin in the plains of Raucus in the northwest part of Soteria. It's in a glacier melt. It's raining heavily. It's only a lone cabin with a solitary candle lighting its interior. Inside sits an old, frail dwarf, huddling over damp pieces of parchment as he frantically jots down the final notes to his manuscript. You can see his body is frail, and in some cases he has wounds that never healed. An eye is missing. He's losing most of his teeth, and his gums are decaying. Through messy handwriting in abyssal, he writes, "Under cold dirt and rock, a tale of hate-kindled revenge unfolds. Under the black of night, carrying shadows shatter their chains of mortality to fulfill an unholy oath. An oath to drink the warm ichor of those who wrong them in their ephemeral mortal life. Their fate is decided, for they must choose between survival of their kin or their own life." He sets down the quill in the ink. He leans back in his chair. As the ink begins to dry, it seems to scorch into the page as flames erupt from each letter. And suddenly, the candle knocks over onto these manuscripts. They begin to burn, and so does the desk, the cabin, and him. He does not writhe in pain, nor does he scream. He accepts the fate that he knew was coming. Now, in the year, where is it in my notes? In the year of the Vegaborn, which would be in the calendar, if I can find it.
Calendars are hard.
Right, here. Which would be 502 the 502nd year of Levin. We close in our tale on a delegation sent from Clivis, the Golden City, to the dwarven civilization of Drengalizon. Helmed by the Queen of Clivis, her name being Fowlin Goldenleaf, accompanied by her daughter, Lorlin, and a dozen more delegates that are chosen by the Queen. One of them is named Iyrbani Crane. She is a scientific advisor toward the Queen who is here on particular business not related to the alliance of these two civilizations. And below her is Jake's character. Below her in rank. They walk on foot beside Iyrbani, who also walks on foot. Most of this delegation does. They just bring a couple cards. Jake, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah.
Hop out the notes, boys.
So Talia Uthelzaya is a elven-featured woman of a very light, very, very, very pale, think almost vampiric skin. And she wears a long flowing dress of a dark purple, almost black, with black roses that spiral upward along it that appear to almost flower around the waist as it transitions to a long black sleeved shirt that goes down to the wrists and a vest of crimson red adorned in floral patterns. She also wears black gloves and a dark red sun hat with a black bow on it. And she wears a ring on her left middle finger that is a golden shield-like shape with 3 cracked diamonds in the center of it.
Maybe we know the hair color.
I don't know the hair color.
Black.
Another hair color?
Black.
Standing
You
guard.
might want a noise suppression, by the way, on.
I do keep that on, thank you.
Eye color is just a dark brown.
Standing guard to Iyrbani Crane and her associate, Talia, is DJ's character. Can you describe your character, please?
You wouldn't be able to get much out of her description at this moment. She's wearing the typical...
As they break down coughing.
No, they don't. That was... No, my character's fine. They're healthy. Now, Manassa. Do you, what is... Can you give a better description of what the armor looked like?
Okay.
It was agility-based, correct? Yeah.
I could just describe the armor. If
I certainly wouldn't stand out.
Okay.
My armor would look just like everyone else's.
Yeah. So at this time, the Clivis did not have what we knew as the People's Legion or even the Raven Legion at the end of Campaign 2, or the end of Campaign. Jesus, the beginning of Campaign 2. I mean, the garb for Clivis was designed purely based off of agility and some protection. It's gold plating with purple lining and purple undergarb, and there is a half cape that drips down their back, is also purple but with gold trim, and they have the symbol of Clivis on their right shoulder plate. And that symbol of Clivis was different to what it is now. It looks like a star with, like, it's a star, right? It's a 4-sided star, but the final, like, the bottom side is like a long, I don't know, you know. Okay.
The only additions to my armor, if I'm able to make any.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
May I have a necklace, a golden necklace with a golden heart on it? And her signature weapons, alongside the sword that is currently on this character, her signature weapons are golden, kind of weird needles, but the size of maybe short swords. I can send a picture if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
If
I'll
you're
look for it. I'll send
Uh,
it. But that is what you see.
Are we aware of what race?
You
Or
wouldn't be able to
is all
tell
of
from
that
this,
covered?
but she seemed to be. Yeah, she's completely covered head to toe in armor, but she's obviously you can obviously tell she's probably a humanoid race, at least in height and body structure. So she's not some orc or small, too big to be a dwarf or halfling or something like that.
If you're a crane, she's tall. She's platinum white hair that kind of. Well, she's young, but she's platinum white hair that kind of is in a braid. She has these black tattoos that edge her jawline and just above her eyebrows and even on her nose bridge. And she has a hefty scar right down her cheek. She turns to Talia. It's been quite a travel, but fortunately we're almost there.
Can't wait to get out of this sun.
I would like to go over some things before we enter, just so we're on the same page. If that's okay.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So, as you know, we are going to be studying cavern disease while we're here. We're not going to really take part in a lot of the negotiations. We're not needed at that table. Though for a few meetings we'll need to be there for, just for exchange of information. I
Are
don't
we
think you.
attending-
Sorry.
Are we tending to only the present dwarves, or are we going down to the colony?
Just down enough which would allow us to come back before our delegation leaves.
Of course.
But yes, we will be studying dwarves that have come back from their colonies. So I've heard their colonies don't exist quite anymore. But you are welcome if you do wish to take part in any festivities you wish to. I know, I know I will. Nice break from the normal. You won't need to do any public speaking. I don't believe. Well, maybe. We'll have to see.
I understand. Whatever necessary. It's going to be good to be underground again.
Yeah. Has a different atmosphere to it. As
Absolutely.
the delegation, right now is just in the middle of a field, and these aren't wildflower-ridden fields quite yet. But honestly, it just kind of seems like you're in the middle of nowhere. And the head of the caravan says, "We're almost here." As everybody just begins to look around, okay, where's the big entrance to the where's the big entrance? That is nowhere to be seen. Though you do crest a hill, and you see a large crowd gathering over seemingly nothing. As once Euphira sees it, she's like, "Oh dear, didn't expect this." You start getting closer and closer and closer, and realizing that it is a protest, not a typical protest, but there are some. Sorry.
Is that Negrindir?
Sorry.
The gate. No. Nope, wrong one. What the frick is the gate called?
The gate, the gate, the gate, the gate, the gate.
Big
It
gate.
is
So many
Nigrinder.
names.
It is Nigrinder. You got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job, Jake.
The gate? Yeah. I'm not familiar quite with the name, so you're gonna have to help me here.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
I'm sure it is.
But the protest is odd.
Yeah. You start getting closer and closer, and you see actually that in the center of this crowd, they're huddling over what seems to be, or huddling around what seems to be a tall pole, with at the top has the symbol like has like how do I put this? Has like 5 cow heads, severed cow heads, like drooping
Gotta
from
love
the
it.
top of the pole, and blood is just pouring down. And there is a kind of an older man strapped to this pole, being showered in this cow blood, 5 cow heads. And as you approach, you start seeing that the main symbol that a lot of these protesters carry are the symbol of Tiamat, but not how clerics would use it. The symbol of Tiamat, though, is all discolored and colored in blood, and a lot of them kind of like, as the delegation approaches, the guards stand at the ready to protect their people, but the protesters start to swarm around. And Fowlin Goldenleaf, the Queen of Clivis, waves down the guards without saying a word. These protesters, they don't scream at you, they don't yell at you, but they encompass you, and you see almost like hundreds of hands from this crowd just start like, starting at your face, just started like moving up and down, but each of these hands, they're caked in this blood.
Talia is trying to avert her eyes and recoils.
The beautiful golden and purple garb of your uniform, DJ, is soiled, as you start hearing like this undulation, this singing, this like very beautiful singing come from the back of the crowd, as you see it is a woman holding a torch covered in blood, as she walks up to the 5 cow heads and stands next to it, puts the torch in, and ignites both herself and the man, as you hear screams of agony. The hands are still kept on you, but everybody who can't make it to you, their hands raise, and they kind of do this sort of action. And all of a sudden you hear a deep crack within the earth, as behind the crowd raises this sort of cave. This cave and this beautiful gate, cut from the finest rock by the finest dwarf miners. And it opens very slowly, and there's but one man standing there. One dwarf. The crowd does not rush to enter. They respectfully keep their distance to the dwarves. As the delegation slowly moves through this crowd and around that sacrifice, the dwarf leader, Eric Svend, with a large battle axe on his back, raises his fist. Welcome to Dungalazan. May your stay be joyous and filled with festivities. We're going to have a great union. Yfura looks at you, Talia, in like a
Talia looks at her, looks down at herself, and begins to work prestidigitation to start clearing the blood off of them.
I didn't know they had. I did not know we would be seeing them today. This is very uncomfortable. It almost just looks like she was on like the verge of a panic attack.
Talia looks pretty similar. She looks like she's staring forward, right? But down at like a 45-degree angle. And it's like she's looking but not really seeing. Right? Trying to retreat to somewhere deep within herself and shrivel up and disappear as she's like slowly kind of removing the blood with prestidigitation.
Yeah. This is the you're aware of who these people are, yeah? Yes? Yes. It might come important later for the reports that we need to write.
I'm all ears.
Oh, okay.
Just
this is the Leviathan, they call themselves. They are kind of the anti-religious, a cult of anti-religion, I suppose. And they use Tiamat as their symbol. They're not harmful, despite what they may seem. I think that's all you need to know for now.
Just cows.
Just cows. Yes. The delegation slips past the gate as you see on the horizon an elf contingent from the north, with this a wagon, like a crazy long wagon train just of food. As you see, as your delegation moves further into the dark, you see just crates of mithril armor, just loaded at the front. And as you descend down, Eric Svend, the leader of the clan, he leads you down into the dark, and it's like there's no lights down there; it's just darkness. So some of the delegation just lights torches. As you hear Eric say, Oh yeah, all right, okay. Apologies for the the welcome outside. That is not our doing, I shall say. Dwarves, especially of the Drinkhausen, we despise what they stand for. Just for the record. It feels like you descend for literal ages. Like heckin' ages.
What was this dwarf's name again?
Eric Svend.
Thank you.
Then.
Take your last glimpse of sunlight. That's the last you're gonna get in a month. Trust me, it's not all bad down here. Not all bad. And that's the last words that were spoken for a while before you get down. And it's kind of miraculous that they hauled crates of mithril up this trek, because it felt like it took like an hour. It did take an hour. And you eventually get down to the main colony, the Volundun, and you're immediately bathed in this warm light. And it is frantic. It is absolutely frantic down there. People are just trying to set up a festival, essentially. You've people screaming, "Hey, bring those cows over here!" or do we have any more fireworks? It's just absolute chaos. But you see, huh?
I was gonna ask if it's a large cavern or if they're planning on detonating fireworks in close proximity.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah. So what you see is like it looks like. It's like it's about a cavern as the size of what you would think would fit New York City, but it is refined. The edges are refined as if miners carved them out, all by hand. It's like a web of staircases and everything, and like passageways, but you're on the ground level. You're on the ground level, and it all is, it's not all just for this festival. There are living spaces carved into rock along the edges and around the center. And this is the main. This is like the main. This is what they call the. The Langithar. Nope, that's not it.
That's not the one.
That's not it. Nope, I didn't name it. It's just this is this is just the Volundun. This is what they call the Volundun, right? Okay.
Main
right.
colony.
Yeah, so this is just like the main living space, like the main kind of like central hub. If Yura says, we're gonna get settled in later. For now, explore. We'll meet in the Langithar later.
I see.
That's what they say. It's the tree room, big tree.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. I'll catch you later.
Good luck.
Wait, DJ. I have to just clear this up with you.
Yeah. Message me something.
Just so I don't get it wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
just so I don't get it wrong.
We're on the same page, right?
We're on the same page.
Okay, good. Okay. You didn't. Okay, yeah. So.
Sophia, guard. Stay with Talia.
Yes. As you command.
They start to walk away.
Talia turns to you.
You have no worries.
Looks
No.
you in the eyes.
You have nothing to worry about. You are under my protection. For the time being.
Good to hear. Pleasure to meet you, Sophia. She extends a hand. Shake your hand.
The pleasure is all mine. As she reaches out her hand and shakes yours.
Now, we're going to a cafe. And you see her take her middle fingers and tap them together as her gloves turn into two separate rings, which she takes off and slips in a pocket. And she pulls the bow in her hat, and it turns into just a black handkerchief, which she stores in another pocket. That's so much better. Now, we should be off.
Yes, yes, you yeah, not that awkward. Give me a second. Alright, she says, absolutely. Allow me, I'll be right behind you.
Okay, and you two make your way. Now we're going to transition to the dwarves. The dwarvies.
Grunk!
Grunk seems to be caught in the middle of the chaos as the delegation enters, and everybody's frantically trying to get this festival in shape. So you're kind of just standing in the middle, in the eye of a hurricane, currently, as people are running all around you. What would you like to do at this time?
What does Grunk look like?
Yeah, tell us what Grunk looks like.
Let me describe Grunk. So Grunk obviously is a dwarf, pretty short. He has a long brown beard, like around to near his midsection. He has leathery looking, like darkish skin, like the kind of skin like that would be somebody who's like been standing in front of a furnace for hours every day. He wears just plain like clothes, but not anything too flashy, so not fire. Has a giant belt around his waist, and he keeps his long hair up in a bun on his head with also a bandana to keep it all in one place. So I guess Grunk in this situation would just be like, I don't know, he'd be trying to advertise for his store. Definitely.
And
Blacksmith? Anybody need a blacksmith? I have swords, I have hammers, I have nails. Anybody need anything? I can make something. I need business.
A little dwarven child runs up to you. I need nails! Please!
Need nails?
Yeah, we need to put up a banner,
nails.
please!
Nails. Follow me back to my shop, kid.
I'm sorry.
It's right. It's
No, this is dwarven culture. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's chill. You
Yeah,
know?
remember, there's like such a low crime rate that the idea that this character could do anything wrong is like impossible. All
Yeah,
right.
the
Yeah,
dwarves
absolutely.
are like the Japanese, honestly.
yeah. That's what I was
What the
going.
frick?
That's what I meant.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have some nails I made just this morning. In fact,
You want to see them, kid?
I need the most premium nails, please. They're
Alright, I
yep.
got some.
Okay.
All right. How
Now
much? Wait, Jamie. Actually, how much would?
I don't know.
Nails cost.
You own the store. What are you-
Oh, if it's a premium nail.
Premium nails.
It's a premium nail.
I would say a gold piece
This.
for 5 nails.
Gold piece for 5 nails.
They're premium.
Premium nail. Okay. Yeah, here you go, sir.
I'm a kid.
He
It's like
just
$20 a
he
nail.
flicks you a nail. No, nail. He flicks you a coin.
Now, Jamie. Actually, never mind. Sorry.
Grunk will sprint like back into his shop, which I don't know where he would position, but probably close by if he's like. They'll just run and grab the nails he made and bring them back out and hand them to the kid.
Thanks, sir. You have my business for the rest of my life. As he runs off holding the nails, and he holds them like between his elbows, like just not elbows, like here. He holds them here and then here, right? So he just runs off with them, and he kind of trips and falls. And the nails just go scatter all over the place, but he picks them up.
My nails!
Ah, I'm sorry, sir. Wait, do you have a hammer? We don't have a hammer.
I have a hammer right here. I pull one off of my belt.
Here, just throw it.
That was the-
I got
I
it.
need more gold first.
Gold?
2 gold pieces.
We'll pay you back.
Premium hammer.
Premium
That's
hammer.
good enough for me.
Really?
This is like obviously like really old and shabby and like
Okay.
dents everywhere. It's like been used for like the last 5 years or something like that. He just tosses it. Pay me back.
The kid does like a backflip, catches it with his feet, and lands. And he picks up the hammer. Thank you. And he just starts running off. Heckin' Thorak, Brian, your character, on the outskirts of this hurricane of festivity, in your little perch, you see 2 kids. One kid brings nails and a hammer and starts like slapping the hammer against the nail to put up a banner, and the banner says, "Free lemonade for everyone, except Duragar. So please stay away, or we will try and kill you. Please, oh very please. I have not fought anything yet. Please." Okay.
What a good kid.
And he has like jugs of lemonade there.
It's good to see the youth.
Bro.
I like how Brian and I's first sentences to this kid are very creepy.
It's good to see the
Hey,
youth.
dwarven culture, they're a different breed, right?
They're a different breed. They're-
Almost like
Youth.
Ava and Torva were when they were that age.
Does the kid have a beard?
The kid? No, he has like a good. He's a good. Like,
Is like an Asian kind of.
No, actually,
mustache that goes down like this.
man has mutton chops.
Mutton chops.
Yeah,
sorry.
mutton chops.
He's growing it in.
He's
My
good.
fellow mutton shop enjoyer.
Mutton chop enjoyer. Yeah. So he kind of actually looks at you, Thorak, and he's like, "Would you like lemonade? We're trying to raise.
Get a lemonade.
Okay, cool. We're trying to raise
correct.
funds for our equipment to become a Trader Rock.
A trader rock.
Yeah.
And Thorak starts walking down the stairs from the ledge above them.
Okay.
And I will describe what he looks like.
Yes.
He's about 4'9", with a black mane of hair, going basically to his shoulder blades, and a black beard that goes, is braided in 2 places and goes down to his upper stomach. He's got leather armor on, with the almost dwarven art on it. Dark leather armor, too. And a cloak made out of a bear. Even a bear's head on his shoulder. Deep brown. A large scar dominates his right cheek. 3 lines where bear's claws hit. He has, brown eyes. And he just sort of... He walks with surprising nimbleness down the stairs. Not fast, just nimble. You want to be a trader rook, don't you?
Yes, that'd be very nice. Me and my friend do. And he points.
Is he gonna be your Is he gonna be your insert tome? I have it written down here. Where is he gonna be your sisterkin?
Yeah. Uh-huh. We're looking to be great valorous dwarves, and we're gonna fight every battle ever.
Sometimes it's wiser not to fight battles. Sometimes it's wiser to run head first.
Run?
Yes, run head first into them.
Oh, okay. We'll try that.
When you have armor. Don't do it without armor.
Oh, of course, right.
And do it with the group. Don't do it alone.
Okay. Okay. He just told a bunch of kids to run headfirst into somebody. I don't know.
We're gonna sit. Just fast forward next session, we see this kid charging at the baby.
This kid and his siskin, both in spiked armor, right?
There we go.
I see it now.
And they're really they're small and light, so we can actually throw them as projectile weapons.
Yo, I got you. I'll chuck this kid.
Chuck them, dude.
Well,
It's what they want.
let me tell you. It isn't gonna be easy, but with enough grit, you can do it. Don't be like those spineless elves over in the woods that hop down from treetops. If you're gonna hop on a rock. And then...
This is racist.
The old wisdom of Torah.
Not on paw.
Hop.
Brian's channeling real Gimli energy.
You just see one like jotting these notes down on like a piece of paper. Hop
But make
on
sure-
a rock.
Do all these things after you've been trained.
Right.
After
We actually don't have we don't have a mentor. You seem wise. You want to become a mentor?
I'm already mentoring 2 youth, but I could find you one.
Okay. That'd be great.
Here's 2 gold.
Wow, very generous, sir.
I mean, what else am I gonna do with it? Can I have a lemonade?
Yeah. And he puts out like a pint, just a pint of lemonade.
Now let me tell you something that they won't tell you in the Crater Rock. This is how to down a lemonade.
Oh god!
He slams the cup down.
Dude, this guy's he's just every uncle ever, dude. Oh my gosh.
The cool uncle.
Is probably the most mid lemonade you've ever had.
Is it warm?
No, it's cold. It's just like it's not like sour or sweet. It's like bitter. So it's just like, what the frick am I drinking? It's like they use
Here.
rotten lemons.
Take one of those gold. Get some sugar. Sweeten that up.
Okay, sir. Come again if you want more lemonade. Tomorrow.
No, I think I'm gonna get a beer.
Oh,
He
okay.
walks away.
Tomorrow we'll have sausages.
Guess we'll see. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Stay safe.
I will try. Okay.
I love dwarves.
Dwarf.
I love wolves.
They're memes, dude.
As you walk away,
Tragic
Thorak,
memes.
as you walk away, and this goes for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
From your perspective, you hear the workings of a blacksmith. Okay. Sorry, I just needed to just check my note. Okay. You hear the workings of a blacksmith. Banging that hammer against iron, against an anvil, and that rings across this giant cavern or hall or however you want to say it. So as Thorak, you begin to leave this little siskin, Grunk, you watch the kid run away. Not run away, but as you kind of begin to advertise more. Talia and Sophia, as you try and search for a good place for a drink, you all hear this. And you see on the other side of this hall, kind of almost as if somebody smashed through this rock wall. It's very jagged. You see this jagged entrance, and from it looks to be the light of a very hot and bright furnace. And every time you hear the hammer strike the iron, that light flashes brighter.
Daylight into the haze.
I turn to Sophia. There's a phenomenon you're aware of?
Truth be told, I've never been down here.
Ah. Well, it's usually a lovely place when you understand what's happening.
Sure, we could ask one of the natives. Perhaps they know.
Is there anybody close by?
His mom's a native. All right, so Sophia's asking right now.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's people
What?
you can ask.
My mom says hi, Jamie.
Hi,
Gone, but anyway.
Miss Ferguson. I was about to say Tansy, because that's what my mom says. But that'd be really weird if I called
Okay.
your mom Tansy.
Hi, Stacy.
Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
No, but you can ask people around. I mean, you'd have to interrupt them from their frantic, let's set up our booths really quick, right? But
Yeah, I'm gonna catch one that's seems like they're in the middle of something but can speak for a second while they're doing it.
you see, somebody, nailing two boards together, building their booth.
Yeah. What exactly is the nailing? The hammering that's going on?
What? I'm just putting my booth together. What of it?
She points at the daylight, or the loud sound and, fire.
Crazy Clovis folk. And he just goes back to his nailing.
Turned to Sophie. I wasn't aware that was our fault.
Oh well, I'm sure he was just busy. It's a very cluttered place. I mean, we could go visit the sound if you'd like. If
Let's go back to the caravan. I need to pick up a few things.
Of course, let's go.
I'm gonna find it. And find Talia's crate of odds and ends.
Bro, all your characters are just overcrowded with inventory space.
This character is presently holding 2 items.
For now.
For now. She does have a chest of well, you'll see.
I'll give it 30 more minutes before you're about overfilled with material.
What would Grunk or Thorak like to do?
Grunk Grunk would definitely be walking towards this hammering
Okay.
to maybe like sniff out the competition.
Gotta give him a good sniff around. That's not weird as a dwarf.
You do
Correct.
start. Oh, sorry. So sorry.
Continue this after whatever Gronk is doing, but Gronk is currently going over to talk to his little brother. As I get the family tree down. To his little brother, Borat Battleforged.
Borat.
Or how many brothers and sisters did that have?
Grunk, you approach closer and closer. You start parting from the crowd, and there's like this, maybe, how about half of a football field's length between the crowd's edge and the kind of where this hammering is coming from. About halfway from the crowd, you can look back. Kind of awkward that you're kind of breaking away from the crowd a little bit, but do you wish to go closer?
Yes.
Okay. And this hole in the wall, you approach, and it is like, it's like if you enter into that room, it's very familiar heat, but much more than what you work with. But it feels like you're about to step onto the surface of the sun almost. Do you enter?
Yeah.
Okay. Inside, you see 3 individuals, shadows, silhouettes, working over an anvil. And on the other side, of course, is that furnace. Each have a hammer in their hand. They all like the dwarf. Have you seen the it's from The Hobbit, you know, they had like 6 dwarves and each of them like were in like they had like the wave of hammers going around. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
They all hammer and then the other one does and the other one does. They don't turn to notice you. Would you like to say anything?
I'll watch them for about like 30 seconds.
When they're done hammering, they plunge the blade into a bucket of water. Oil? What was it?
Oil.
Oil. Yeah. They put in
Oil.
Take it out. Hammer again. But, you know, as they do this, the blade is on fire. The blade's on fire. When they plunge it...
punch until you're done.
I know. When they have the blade's on fire, they thrust it in. The blade extinguishes. They take it out. Flame re-erupts. The oil seems to be unaffected by this, but they continue to hammer. And as quick as it came, it's gone, and you're standing at the edge of the wall. There is no hole in the wall. And you're just looking at the wall.
I will just like look around, put my hand on it. I'll see if it's actually a wall. And I'll just like, I'll just make my way back to my shop.
Yeah, as you put your hand on the wall, you feel a hand on your shoulder. You lost, friend. And it's Eric Svend, the leader of the clan.
No, I was just admiring this wall. It looks, I don't know, I think I could, knock a hole in it and build a nice shop here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm sure that would be wonderful. You know, it's been a while since your father has died. And I just wanted to say my condolences once more. As he kind of like turns you and him to start walking back to the crowd. I just wanted to say I admire your work with what you do at that blacksmith. And how generous you are with the community.
You admire the hammers, nails, and kitchen utensils I make.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I even use some in my I use some in my kitchen.
Ah,
Yes.
very nice.
I'm an
Nice.
avid cook, you see.
Really? I
Yes.
wouldn't have guessed.
Well, yeah, not many people would. Not many people would.
Is he still like guiding me back to the crowd?
No. After he says that, he'll take his hand off you and start walking away.
Okay.
But around this time, Thorak, you find Borat. Great success. Yeah, you find him.
Borat.
Hey.
I'm going to need you to, instead of, I thought I would be able to meet with Thelvo, Thavo, and Thorvo today, but I am not able.
Why, are you leaving?
No, I've got guard duty.
Oh, they're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, send them my condolences, but duty calls. Oh, also, tell them to practice their javelin throwing.
Will do. They'll enjoy
I
that.
need to keep up to date on that. Thank you. Is there anything I can do for you in the future in exchange?
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
I'd expect no less from my younger brother.
And about that time, the hammering stops for every one of you. So for Sophia, you, Thorak, and Talia as well. I don't know if Jake is still here. Or if he's
I am. I had to step away.
dead. Okay, hi.
Don't worry. I am.
Okay. And so, you hear a horn call from the edge of this great hall. It's an elvish horn, one that Sophia and Talia would be familiar with. Something beautiful, but not so great in associations for the dwarves.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Annoying is the word you're looking for.
And the crowd, whoever's not immediately working on their
Elves.
booths, start to walk toward this horn. Is there anything I'd like to do immediately before starting to walk toward?
We were headed for a crate.
Right, yeah.
Of Talia's possessions.
Mm-hmm. And this can happen while Thorak was talking to Borat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You when we get to the crate, you see Talia just open it up real quick. There's something lying like right on top. She snatches it and then takes just a length of like silk essentially and ties it around ties it at her waist. It's like a golden rod.
Movable rod. A rod of absorption.
It's a rod of absorption, but it's a different style to it.
Mhm.
It's a rod of absorption that at the end tapers off into roses, but not ones that have opened up, ones that are still closed at the ends. Smooth and elegant, but she seems to have gone for it very specifically. Amongst there's like an adventuring pack in there, and then you see some
Yeah, I
very
was about to
weird
ask.
things like an hourglass. There's a battering ram in there, and then of course other clothes. It seems like she was told, take a crate of stuff you need, and this is the crate of things she brought.
Man, does she have a pillow in there?
No.
Real quick.
So she put a battery ram in there instead of a pillow.
Pillow.
There is
The
no
better
like
is the pillow.
yeah. Well, because like the rest of like tents and things were brought for her. These were like her personal possessions. She decided were necessary to bring.
Yeah, Sophia would notice what's in there, but be rude to ask and mention what the heck you're carrying.
Yeah. Oh, and tied to that pack is a full set of half plate and a shield.
Made sense. Made sense.
It looks like there's almost a hit like. It would be random if all of these items were new, but none of these items are new. Like all of them have clearly
Been used.
they've been used. This isn't just like the crate of, oh crap, I'm going out somewhere, I'm gonna just bring a bunch of random shit to make it look like I'm important, right? It was, I'm bringing a bunch of random shit, and I have absolutely used this random shit before.
Save my life.
this
This battery ram
magnifying
saved
glass
me.
alone 13 times.
13 times.
No.
I would have been dead without it.
Yeah, but you see that she grabs that and then ties it, like, just behind, like, to her side a little closer, a little, like, behind, where it could, like, easily be grabbed, but, like, you know, just a little thing there. And then she closes it, locks it, and pops the key back in her pocket. That's all. We should probably go. Oh, that's Lexi!
That's Lexi.
I actually practiced a voice for this. I'm not very good at it.
I understand. No, you're the best voices out of all of us, bro.
I can't do women.
I
women.
can't.
Sexist.
We should.
Who is
Absolutely.
it?
We should go to the Horde now. I believe that would be a calling of some importance that probably pertains to us.
I agree. I apologize we weren't quick enough to go get to the cafe that you wanted to go to.
It's fine. This is more important.
That's not what I.
Oh wait, the horn didn't call yet?
No. I
Oh,
put in
you,
the wrong music.
You do see though that like as you begin walking, Talia does put a hand on the Rod of Absorption. And if you've ever attuned to a magic item before, you'd notice that she's attuning to a magic item as you walk.
Well, I do have some magic items on me. I assume I've seen the process of. Okay.
Yeah, well, but due to Jamie's attunement, it's like for like 5 minutes, so you could almost pass it off as like she's just kind of putting a hand on her hip. But to a trained eye, it's absolutely attuning to an item.
This character is the most trained eye. No, not necessarily. It doesn't matter whether or not it knows that much or not. Sophia will not do any crazy talking, despite maybe wanting to do a little bit of talking. She's gonna hold herself back as we walk back to the thing.
Oh yeah, and something you do notice now that you've spent a little more time like in proximity of Talia, she holds herself up very, like tall and straight, like very proper. You know, copacetic would be an apt descriptor. But if you actually look into her eyes, she is deeply tired. It is absolutely a facade that she's putting on.
Wow, I like how I got that off from her walk. I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
So smart.
Yeah, this is what you get from my walk.
It's
She doesn't walk at.
Here's what you get from my walk.
Well, it's not
She-
just from
she-
the walking. It's all of the anything she said to you, and eventually, you know, how she carries herself in situations that aren't just walk.
Understandable. All right, then I won't tell you anything about how I walk.
Bro, oh my gosh. You guys.
I don't have the insight for it.
It looks like
My passive insight's 9.
it looks like all the overhangs and the pathways kind of all lead down to like this one gate in the Villadun, kind of creating like this kind of like this circle around this gate where everybody kind of like funnels through into it. It is this long hallway with a light like kind of like a warm light down at the end of the tunnel. And once you get past, it's just a bunch of dwarves walking. It's not much important, but its silence is what strikes you. All you can hear are the footsteps against the rock, and you get to like this circular room with 3 doors. This circular room with 3 doors. There is one very big door that has a tree kind of carved into the gate, is opened. There is a door on the right and on the left. They're both closed. Dwarves rarely see these opened, but everybody funnels into the gate that is open with a tree, and inside is this fantastically large room with a tree, a very large tree. Like it's almost as large, but it's almost as large as the home tree from Avatar. That heckin' huge, but it's very low hanging. And the branches span very, very wide, and it's like you ever seen the trees? Old man's beard. It's like moss that grows from the tree, but it's kind of like this green moss that droops from it, and from it are these hanging coffins. Thousands of hanging coffins on this tree, and there's like a makeshift like stage at the base of the tree, and people kind of like funnel in and sit on the interweaving roots that peek from the rock. Some set themselves down and dip their toes into some pools that scatter around this tree. And standing on that stage is Eric Svend, Ifira Crane, Laurelin Goldenleaf, and Folin Goldenleaf. And they seem to be preparing for a speech. And that's where we're going to take a break for now.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let us all be back sometime.
Hey, it's the band. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the beginning of this song. There's gotta be a good one. Just wait and see. Jumped out of bed and I ran outside, feeling such a shit. Oh my gosh, what is that word? It's the best.
So I used to go to a library and pick up like CDs just to listen in the car, and they had a SpongeBob CD of the first like couple seasons, and with all those songs like "Gary Come Home," "It's the Best Day Ever."
Gary Come Home is a bomb.
No,
I'm a
dude.
goofy goober. I'm a
The
goofy
best
goober
day
rock.
ever is the best one. Okay.
Best Day Ever is the best one. Like their songs underrated.
I like the meme videos where it's like showing the best day ever. Over like they put the track over like
War II.
they put it over near death experiences. Or
I
like,
love those videos. Heck yeah, man.
or like just like 2020 protests. and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Those...
Oh no, it's the one where it's the independent, like whenever it was going in to like raid the White House.
The
That was
White
the
House.
best one. Where it's, yeah, I would just share clips of it where it's like it's the best.
All right, gamers, we back. Oh my gosh.
It's fun outside.
Dude, that first clip I've watched so
Dude,
many
yeah.
times. I've
It's
watched so many times.
crazy.
I don't. That's like a movie, man. That's
Dude,
a
none of them
movie.
died. That's so crazy, dude.
Dude.
How did they run into each other? There's so much air in
I
the
don't
sky.
know, man.
Turn!
And
turn!
when they ran into each other, there's one guy hanging onto the bar. That guy must
yeah, I
have
seen
a
him,
crazy perspective, bro. I don't understand.
Bro,
The person
that
filming.
is a story you could tell.
I know, dude. The person filming, watching the plane with one wing, just like.
Oh my gosh,
spiral
there's a
down.
guy filming that, dude.
Dude,
There's a
it's
cameraman
crazy.
filming that.
It's freaking crazy.
He's like watching his friends like hold on for dear life while recording it. Oh, the second one where like there's an airplane that goes right over his head. Dude, this whole video is actually a banger.
It's freaking crazy, man. Jeez Louise. Yeah, okay, let's get back into it. Nobody would believe you too if you said, "Yeah, I was in a plane crash
there's no
in the
video,
midair while skydiving. I had to jump out of the airplane before we hit the ground." You know, nobody would.
Nobody would.
All right. Okay.
That's what I'm scared of one day. Like, I'm scared like my dog one day is gonna look at me and say, "No one's ever gonna believe this, and no one's ever gonna believe you," and just never speak to me again.
But that doesn't mean your dog understands you.
It does. That means every time he pees on the floor, he's doing it on purpose.
I see. That means you should pick him up every time he pees on the floor and just go to your brother's room. Just leave a trail towards your brother's room. Make it look like
But you gotta catch them while they're in the process.
you do, and it's
Dude,
Yeah.
this is perfect
Dude,
timing, bro.
You ever see your dog ever just pee right in front of you, dude?
Yes, they look so.
Dude, it's like
they know
I'm
they're
like,
doing something
what
wrong.
are you doing? And they like you gotta grab them, and you're like, stop.
So I think I told this story to only Jake. A while back. A while back. My first inkling on any like fantasy world to do with D&D came in high school. My freshman year of high school. For Calanthum. It wasn't Calanthum at that point. But he was in the middle of art class and I was trying to figure out like the lore behind a mask I was making. So I made this mask, right? And this is actually the mask of like something in I took the white hand of Saruman. But this mask is actually something in my world. Dang, my dad just brought this to me and I'm just like, what the frick?
What mask is it? Where is the mask in your world?
You'll have to figure it out.
Anthem fun facts? Question mark.
Go at the fun facts. But yeah, this is This is crazy, bro. Dang. I haven't seen this mask in ages. Wow. But yeah, this is kind of what started Kill Anthem. Jesus. That's so weird, man.
Can you wear that mask for a second? Can we see that on your face?
No. No.
Why not?
Because you're going to take a screenshot of it.
I'm not gonna take a screenshot of it. I just want to see it. You have my word. I won't take a screenshot.
Well,
You have to get their words too, but still.
Y'all ever get in a car accident?
yeah, I'd have. Yeah.
What's it like,
Yeah.
dude?
It
Well-
doesn't feel like anything.
Severity. Right. Like sometimes you just tap someone's bumper. Sometimes you barrel roll 30 times and
yeah.
your car detonates.
Spinning is a good trick.
Yes. But yeah. See, Brian gets it.
Okay.
Spinning is a good trick.
Let's get back into it. Okay.
Are
So
we?
you are under the blood tree. It's what it's called. Thousands of hanging coffins, some wrapped in roses, others wrapped in golden roses,
Oh my gosh, there's coffins in this room?
hanging from the tree. DJ, thousands of them.
That's good to know.
This is normal. This is normal for the dwarves. You can occasionally hear some coffins like bumping together, and these are called Iyrbani's Windchimes. It's kind of eerie
Iyrbani?
for the elves, being there. Normal and solemn for the dwarves.
Oh, no.
After everybody settles, okay. I guess we'll have to wait for Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian.
How big is this tree?
Really heckin' huge?
So if I get burnt down, that would be like a really big crime.
Yeah. Really heckin' huge. Like massive. Like massive. I don't know, like a football stadium.
So this is where the Vega are coming and all of
Oh crap! I
That
totally
would-
forgot that. Like, that would be such a horrifying scene. It'd be like DayZ.
Yeah.
Or, no, World War Z. That's the one. World War
Yeah,
Z
World War
as
Z.
they pour out of the coffins. Oh, holy crap!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're out in the sky, so maybe they'll have to like break out and then they'll fall to their deaths.
The first few will die, and then enough will pile up that it cushions the landing.
You said only hundreds, right?
Thousands.
No,
Thousands.
thousands.
Just like the the symbolism, dude. Bruh. We're all dead.
Symbolism.
And we're also locked in here for a month.
Who locked the door?
Who locked
Magic.
the-
Open it up! Open it up!
Yeah, it's a
Let
magic
us
door.
out! It's Rogue One. It's the end of Rogue One, bro. Help
Let us out!
Help us! Moxie's back. Moxie.
The Among Us player, dude?
No. Dude, he came from Overwatch.
Yeah, I know he did.
Bruh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was about to...
He was actually a decent Among Us player at the time. At least in the first year of Among Us.
Oh, same guy, yeah. Well, he played with XQC, right?
He was also kind of toxic. I think XQC was so overrated. People thought he was good. Literally, the only reason why he won games is because he talked over people, dude.
I guess that is, I suppose, a strategy, right?
It is a strategy, but it's like, ah, no. He's the imposter. That's what it sounds like while he's playing.
What is
Oh,
going
yeah.
on?
No, you don't get fed up and just start voting him out every time.
Bro,
That happens.
Bro, that
sometimes.
has to be it's content though. You wouldn't do that to
Content, though.
XQC. Yeah, I would, but
I would, in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You have to understand, all right, content creation, okay? Throwing for views, okay? Stuff like that.
I understand that. It's just, how long do you really want to tolerate
Sigma
that person?
zillionaire mindset.
All right. So, what's been really annoying me is that he's been doing a bunch of slot streams recently. He's just been gambling on stream for hours and hours, and that's the only. He doesn't really speak too. He just gambles, and it's just like you're just watching slots brain dead. It's really anyways.
Really? It's just a slot
Yeah.
machine?
It's really stupid.
Wow.
But he's
I
getting
usually
paid
just walk on
millions
him
to
and
do
like, I only see him watching a bunch of videos whenever he's
Alright.
like streaming. He's just
it. Okay,
reacting.
Brian back. So
Brian.
after everybody gets settled in,
La Sandorat.
let's send off.
Nice.
Fallen Golden Leaf. Mommy Golden Leaf. Never said
Mommy
it again,
Golden Leaf.
Okay.
Mother Golden.
Mother Golden
Is she
Leaf.
kind of hot?
Yeah. She
Yeah, okay.
does. She actually looks almost as young as Lori does, which is very strange. Around this time,
Oh,
Lori
young
would
as
be
Lori.
150. Same thing with Tia. No. Lori would be 100, about 100.
I think it's. I think her dad. I think the dad got Mercy killed.
So. So yeah,
Is it public knowledge that the
She-
dad died?
he's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet.
Not
He's
yet.
not dead yet.
He has to because the vague. It was. He
Nope.
got killed and then a few days later,
Nope.
then Mel raised the. No,
He's not dead
No.
yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
How?
He's not dead.
Frick.
Okay.
All right, I trust you.
Fallon steps forward, and she begins to announce to the crowd. I would like to begin by saying, sadly, my husband was unable to be here today. He's conducting business in Mocked. He sends his apologies. Now, she looks particularly unenthused about this. People of Drengalazan, long have my people sought a relationship with you. And today is the day we solidify our unity as one trade network between the Golden City, Villamark, and the Forbidden Forest of Anemus. Not only will this strengthen our bond, but it will create an iron shield against the rising power in the north. The red rock and magma flow from the gate of the underworld itself. Together, unified, like the Valatari before us, we fight back this hellish horde together. She kind of looks like she's about to say something. She looks up at the tree, at those hanging coffins. Back at Lori. And takes a step back. And ends her speech. Eric Sven, the leader of the dwarves, kind of looks around like, she done? You know? And he kind of steps forward. Drengalazan and our kind guests, let the festivities of the stars begin. And everybody goes, woohoo! You know, like everybody just like gets up and cheers, and then everybody just like exits the blood tree. Now, you have this at your disposal. That is everything the festival has to offer. I somewhat know how to run everything, if you wish.
Dude, can I steal this one day?
Yes. This works. It's not even mine. This works. So it works. This is a badge system. Okay, this is a badge system. Let me shake.
Goblin dogs.
Goblin dogs?
Yeah, it's goblin dogs.
Bro,
Yo,
three
anyone-
goblin.
Alright.
Oh, ragdolls of goblins.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, they didn't go actual goblins. Hire actual goblins for this game. You get into like a goblin, like a little goblin family in a cave, and you're like, hey, we'll pay you this stuff if we get to throw you. I think some kobolds would accept that. I think goblins would.
Kobolds would. Yeah.
Kobolds would. The kobolds would be like, oh, stop digging for oil. You already sold me at throwing me.
Okay.
I heard I
the
get to
festivals,
fly.
they start.
I get the fly. I'm fired.
Just show me
What?
the catapult or whoever's throwing.
What would you guys like to do? You have all of this. Okay. Oh, right. The badge system. Right. If you get first place, you get a badge. It's called a badge. And if you trade in, there's a reward shop. The more badges you have, badges is like a special currency for prizes. It's like an arcade. So it's like these are tickets at an arcade. So the badges, if you get a badge, you can trade it in. If you get multiple badges, you can trade it in for a better price. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And how much time do we have?
If you want to, by God, I hope you don't, but if you want to, you can do everything.
Right, boys.
Everything.
Starting at 1. Let's do it. Let's get the gang together. We're gonna crush every competition. Nah.
This
And-
is how
and the
the
badge-
party forms.
And the badges trade in for magic items.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What's your magic items?
Okay, wait, alright, Jimmy.
I go.
Now we
the
have
first thing you
to.
do, right? Like when you enter like an arcade, you go and you look at the prizes. So you know what you're aiming for, right?
Okay.
I go and look at the prizes, just like on the off chance Talia decides
Each-
to actually do
each-
something.
So remember the do you remember in the handout the magic item point thing? 1 point is 1 badge.
Ooh,
So you can get up to
Okay.
a legendary item if you have enough badges.
holy
How
crap!
many badges?
I think it was like 6,
5.
right? 5? Something like that?
Oh, dude.
We had 9 points, right?
Guys, we're grinding this.
yeah, 5 points for a legend. Holy. Okay.
Wait, 5 points for a legendary. I mean, Jamie, actually, like, how do we not just do this?
You're limited to only 1 legendary item each though. But you can get however any of that. Okay, that's the only stipulation.
What would I call Talia in this scenario as a guard member? Are you Lady Talia, or are you
Lady.
oh, do you have a title?
Miss? You can just
If
say
it's-
miss?
Yeah, if you must call her by a title, it'd be Miss Uthelizaya.
Yeah, you
no,
guys can DJ
no,
to do that.
no.
You've got yeah. Talia like hasn't really told you to call her anything.
Ow.
Can I go to the stump chopping contest?
Okay. Everybody else want to just say you guys all go to the stump chopping contest.
Yeah,
Warwick is on guard duty, so he's
So
just-
here's
he's
the
just walking
issue.
around.
You're making me do. Oh, I'm not good at single. I guess I could.
Wait, but I want to ask. Is when we're just rolling a d8, or do I add my strength modifier to it?
Or is it Dex? Because it's throwing, right?
No, it's
No,
chopping.
so you have to roll
Chop.
the hit. You have to roll the hit, and
Okay, I have to roll to hit.
yeah, and then the
back to
player
it.
makes as many melee attacks as needed to destroy the stump, which is 30 HP, 15 AC. So it's just. Who would like to join? Who would like to join?
I ain't beating him, and I'll only join if Lady Talia's
Listen,
interested.
no, DJ, we metagame the shit out of this. Join. We get as many badges as possible by having.
No. I
more
let you in.
sacrifice.
You got this on your own. I won't participate. You get a badge
Oh.
yourself.
Okay, so Talia actually
Um,
turns to Sophie and is like, I'm not really aware of anything I would like to do, so I'll follow you around. How about that?
Oh, that. I mean, really, I get to choose what we can do.
Aw. What a guard. I get to choose?
I haven't found anything that suits my fancy just yet, so
Maybe we could do that one over there, as she points at the Hungry Bugbear challenge.
Are you freaking kidding?
What do you want from Jamie?
Oh my gosh. Where is that? Wait a minute. Okay, that's not the
21.
ones I was thinking. That's not the ones I was thinking. Go, dude.
this
Was
is
it a really
actually
annoying
for
one?
kids.
Can I do my chopping one first, though?
You can't. Yeah,
ideally,
do
I would
shopping.
like to do. Ideally, I would like all these all together.
Oh, okay.
All right, we just metagame this, and we all end up going to the same area.
Oh, we somehow.
Okay. No.
Whoa, you again?
You again? Oh, hey. Okay.
Talia, I have a question, Jamie.
Okay.
What's the policy on spell use?
If you aren't caught, they can't punish you.
Oh, like hell, I'm getting caught. Talia, you point out the hungry bugbear, and like after she's informed on the rules, I'll be the bugbear.
The bugbear is the one seeking? Okay. I'm warning you, I always won this game against my little sister.
I'll take you up on that.
Okay. So 6 kids, or hiders, and then 1 bugbear.
6 kids!
Kids! Alright. So they must hide. The game lasts for 1 hour, start the end game in a thorn. Each hider are dressed differently colored, full caps, and band with sleigh bells sealed, 1 axe on ankles. The goal of the hiders is to stay undetected for an hour, and they're prohibited to leave the confines of this fairground. Okay. Okay.
I will use 2 sorcery points to cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh my gosh, you actual...
Okay, so this is the this is the
Dude, you're
entire
cheating
fairground.
against children.
This is the entire fairground, okay? Would you like to enter? Anybody else like to enter this? Hungry Bugbear Challenge?
Grunk would not be playing a kid's hide and seek game.
It's above me. It's below me, I mean.
No, he's just interested in doing things that measure his strength.
Right.
Because he's manly.
What about you, DJ Sophia? Gonna become a hider?
Sophia got this.
A hider?
I'll take a hider.
Okay. Thorak, does this tempt
Borak
you?
is on guard duty. Literally
Respect.
just pacing around the festival, making sure things don't go awry.
Okay, so there's kind of like a old man dwarf, like setting this up. All right, kids. Okay, everyone wears one little fool's cap. Okay. And then he gets to you, and he's like, "Oh, here, you can put this on. I can't." He just can't reach your head, so he's like, "Here, put this on your armor."
Sophia in full plate.
Yeah.
Jimmy has not taken off even the helmet.
I respect it.
Never know when you can get
And
knocked from behind.
I'll also subtle spell borrow knowledge onto myself.
Gosh.
Don't. And you can have this little bell that you put on your ankle. Yes, there you go. Put little bell. Okay, cool.
Little bell.
All right,
And I'll-
kids.
Borrowed knowledge in investigation, of course.
Okay. All right, kids. You go hide now. You can go anywhere in the fairgrounds. And be back in 1 hour. Yes. Don't get caught.
1 hour. Oh my gosh, this is long. Okay. Maybe I picked the wrong one. This is long. Okay, whatever. We're already here.
It lasts all night. There's plenty of other smaller things to do later.
Oh, the big guy arrived.
All right, Seeker.
Hush up.
All right, Seeker. Play nice. These are just almost all children. Almost all children.
TJ, wait, TJ.
She just like, as he's talking, she just kind of is nodding.
My best stat is
She
stealth.
doesn't
That's
say
how
anything,
useful.
but she nods.
Okay. Go. Have fun. DJ, make a stealth check.
I'm gonna have to make multiple over an hour, so I'm not gonna cast any spells to help me with this. I'm just gonna roll flat out. Actually, can I go into? Is there dark areas, like dark where there's no
Not
lights?
really. It's just a bunch of fairground. I mean, supposedly, yeah. I mean, one maybe. Like one area.
dark area?
Yeah, one dark area.
Well,
It's
can I
like
hide
a-
over there
like a creepy
because I
maze.
turn invisible in dark areas and then I'll be able to have advantage on my stealth roll.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do that. Oh, also the 2 little kids
Alright.
that were selling lemonade are also there. They also ran off,
Hmm.
abandoning their lemonade stand.
Okay, 33 to stealth.
33 to stealth. Jeez.
If I cast Path Without Trace, I could max out at maybe, I think 45.
Actually, I take it back. I won't cast Detect Thoughts just yet.
Did you ever watch Spy X Family?
No.
Oh, dang it, you wouldn't get it.
No, I have. Sorry, I thought you were
Okay,
gonna.
okay.
So, you know that that dodgeball scene with like the really buff 10-year-old?
That's what's happening.
I
Dude,
will.
that 6-year-old ain't a 6-year-old, bro. That guy. I probably could.
I
That
will.
Sub-Zero could take me in a fight.
Subtle spell.
Okay.
Locate object. The things all the kids are wearing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's pure
So-
evil, dude.
The
Hacking.
He said, "Go easy on the kids."
These are children, remember?
He said, "Children, remember."
and she nodded. And she nodded. That was enough. So she walks. She like walking through the fairground. Anytime there's a ping within 1,000 feet of her,
Jesus.
she begins walking
Well,
towards
immediately you get 6 pings. So
it. She starts at the closest one.
okay.
It's like a hunter tracking down their prey. Every ping, like she's not even quick about it, right?
Mhm.
If she knows where one is, she just walks casually towards that location
You actually
until
just
she
see
finds one and is like, I found
the first
you.
the first one you see is just a kid at a funnel cake stand. Like, I want the biggest one you got. The biggest one you got, please.
She walks up
Where-
behind him,
where's
taps him
your
on the
parents?
shoulder.
Huh?
Where's the kid?
Oh man! Darn it! And he
How
kinda
much
like,
is the funnel cake?
the funnel.
Asking the man at the thing.
It's gold. Are you the pet?
You are absolutely stealing from people. I respect.
Well, no, it's the biggest one. He's asking for
He
the
just
biggest.
she just puts down a gold.
What's the
And you
size
go
of the
back
biggest
down-
one?
And you go back into the man at the bugbear game.
Are you sure? This is for the kid.
Yes.
Just for the kid.
Yes.
Are you gonna carry it?
That problem now.
Okay.
She
He
begins
turns.
to walk
He
off.
turns around, and it's about as large as the giant pizzas from Kroll's Pizza Shop.
Nice.
I don't think the kid can carry it.
It's like,
can't.
wow,
It's
wow.
He'll
That's
eat half of
worse.
it and carry the rest. It's
So,
fine.
You actually just see kind of like hold it above his head and just starts running. People are like falling over trying to get out of his way. All right, another stealth check, please, DJ.
I don't know what I. All right,
What
here
am I
we go.
supposed to be doing for this game?
All right, Isabella is gonna be smarter.
You
Can
have
I
to roll
get-
an investigation check, but
Can I
for
go
now-
to like? Can I go to the skybox? Because we are underground. Is there a skybox?
a
How high could I go?
skybox? Oh my gosh, to the roof, bro. The roof.
How high is it?
Couple
Like about
thousand
as high as
feet.
in New York City.
So it's dark up there probably, because the light down here is not gonna reach up there unless there's
Probably.
spotlights.
Yeah.
All right, I'm hiding up there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
33 again.
So you have to roll investigation check with advantage. I only didn't do it for that one because the kid was just out in the middle of nowhere,
I mean,
in the middle of everything.
I still have locate objects up.
Right. Yeah.
Every 10 minutes, she would absolutely be willing to slap another
Okay.
subtle spell down. She's going to win this. But investigation
Wait,
at
how many
advantage-
feet am I in the air, DM?
Maybe like 4,000.
4,000? That's outside of your range! That's outside!
So you have 4 pings. You have 4 pings.
21 investigation.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. The closest one is hiding near a carousel nearby.
By the way, Jake, you only need 5, and you already got 1. So you only need.
Oh, I
You
only
need to
need
steal from the
5?
kids.
Yeah,
we
you
can
only
both
need
get badges here.
Dude, yes! Alright!
Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
Okay.
So there's a Ferris wheel, you said?
A carousel.
A carousel.
Yeah.
She goes to the carousel. Are they like on it? Or-
Not immediately. You can't tell immediately, but it's near this carousel. So if you
Okay.
want to make a perception check to see where this person is, then
Perception?
yeah.
Ah, I'm not so good at that.
Trust me, their roll wasn't very good.
I still have detect up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck, that's like a minute.
It lasts for 10. Detect
So
object.
this would be at the end of your detect thoughts. Or look it up.
No, it's not detect thoughts.
I
It's
mean, yeah.
locate object.
Yeah, I switched it. Yeah.
Or
Perception -1, 8.
8. Well, their roll was 8.
Oh.
So yeah.
Eh.
So yeah, the carousel's
Again.
moving, right, and there's kids on it. Like, is this the Hearthstone soundtrack?
It is.
I was just
What
about
the
to say,
frick? What the heck?
that's dwarvish.
Alright. I guess, yeah. Okay, sorry, that just threw me off so hard. What the heck? But yeah, the carousel's moving. There's kids like playing on it, and then you see behind, like, on one, like hiding on a horse, like sideways on the interior side. He's like grappling on the horse, and you see the arms like around the horse, and you see that little, you hear the little jingle, and you see the little fool's cap like behind the horse's head, and you hear a little, he's never gonna find me. She's never gonna find me.
She'll wait till they like. Is it like one of those ones where it's like everyone gets on and then you're forced off the ride after?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she just waits for him to have to get off and taps
All
this kid
right,
on the shoulder as he
everyone
passes.
get off. Time to get on. He's like, wow, that was so okay. Here you go.
Thank you. She'll begin hunting down her next target.
This is abuse,
Another stealth check.
Sure. I'm staying at the roof. This sounds like a good. This sounds like a good place to stay. Oh no! I rolled. I couldn't have rolled worse here.
Do you have
17.
reliable talent?
I'm not a rogue. I'm a ranger. I'm a ranger cleric actually. A ranger cleric fighter sorcerer actually, to be specific.
The Renaissance man.
The Renaissance.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my stealth, so it was a 17.
24.
24.
Investigation.
Wow. Okay. So, the next one seems to be at the food market. The food, where you get all the food.
And tell me if I ever need to re-up locate object, she would.
You probably this time now. Yeah.
Okay.
Every 2.
I will. Finally burning an actual slot, and another subtle spell use.
You have no fear because you're cocaine addicted.
Dude, yeah,
Monster.
it literally means almost nothing. I can wait a short little while and get it back. She, getting to the market, you know, walks to the stall this kid's at.
Okay. You can't immediately see him, but it looks to be a sausage stand, and it's a kind of like a burly dwarven woman, not buffed, just kind of rotund, and a kind of
like chubby.
Yeah, and a dad just kind of kicking it up in the back, eating a sausage on a kebab stick. And she's like, "Hey, can I help ya?"
Best Big Beard's mom.
Shut up.
I'm looking for. I'm playing the Hungry Bugbear game.
All right.
He says almost like with almost a little like shameful.
Wait, you do have to. You are wearing something. You're dressed as a rugged fur. You were dressed with a rugged fur hat with donkey ears.
Yeah.
I can
What
see
a
you playing the
politician.
game, man.
I've
Having fun?
tracked one of my targets to this location.
We don't let any kids near our sausages. Not after the incident.
In 84.
In 84. Not a...
Is that the fight of
How
87?
about I'm just looking for that one. But if it makes it easier, she'll place like a silver on the counter to purchase.
Sausage.
Is this for a sausage, or are you trying to bribe me?
Both.
She is a politician.
I can give you a sausage, but if you want to know where the little kid is, you'll have to bribe me with some more.
2 more silver.
We're getting warmer.
She's only got 2 more silver.
Keep
Why are you
your
bored?
silver. Keep your silver. Hey! Timmy! Hey, come here! And she reaches under the counter and she kind of like grabs him by the collar and reaches him. Is this what you're looking for?
That's the one.
I thought you'd get caught! And she kind of like puts him down and he rushes to the side.
It's like getting a little rat.
Good game, miss!
Better luck next time.
You're the best seeker we've ever had! I'm gonna be seeker next. And she hands you,
I'm sure you'll
the,
do.
hands you the little bell and the cap and just runs off.
We're like the two competitive gamers and Fall Guys that I plays with our friends in Fall Guys.
Dude,
Bro,
Fall Guys
actually
sweat.
dominating at
The
this
entire
game.
time, like, oh,
Easy money.
why are you guys qualifying?
Another one. Another
Another
stealth and
one.
investigation.
Let me make sure. I cast another spell that I gotta make sure is still running.
33 again. I don't know what to say, bro.
Jeez Louise, dude.
It's just 33s and that one at 17.
Okay.
I am rolling at advantage for investigation on these, right? With the.
You're rolling normal now. Because it's 3 to 4 now.
Oh, okay. Oh, but does locate object not do anything?
Oh yeah, I guess it'll be advantage, yeah.
Okay.
That'll buff it.
17 investigation.
17 investigation? Okay. You are aware of only one ping. Well, you can't really you can't pin down where the other one is quite yet. But this one is this one's in a maze. In like a little corn maze. Not one.
Oh, he's smart.
Not a corn maze, but like a hedge maze.
Okay.
How they growing hedges down here?
Well,
I mean-
How do that?
Dude, it's
rock
just a daylight
maze?
spell.
It's just a maze. Okay. They just
Stalactite-
cast
What
maze.
do
on
the
them.
dwarves eat down here since there's not already a way to grow crops down here?
They just cast maze on everybody in like a corner, and that's the guy's maze.
Escape the maze or die.
Yeah.
You die in the game, you die in your life.
Let's see here. Just looking for a very specific spell. Oh, right! So Talia, kind of like, as she enters the maze, like, looks around till she rounds a corner, and she waves a hand, and a little imp appears,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
and
You're actually cheating.
he turns invisible, and flies above the maze as she begins to look through its eyes.
Now go easy on these, they are kids!
You just see the kid like just running around the maze. It's the kid that Jesus Christ, Thorak was talking to.
You're getting confused with all the names.
She begins
like,
to walk slowly towards the location to where, like, eventually he'll be running down a thing, and she'll
Yeah.
just round the corner and face him.
She's like, you just hear like a little giggle running down the maze, and then you turn, and he's like, ah! You're like, and he just like he starts running the other way. He starts running.
She just starts walking after.
Your imp sees that he just leaves the maze and starts running down the.
Kid's the smartest one.
Okay, she walks out of the maze, but has the imp continue to track the kid.
Yeah.
This is finally okay. My Eldritch Invocation, DJ, it's coming in already, right?
Coming in already.
Unlimited range on it. As long as that imp can track the kid, she can get to the kid.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So he starts running around, and he goes to a bunch of animal stalls. He goes to
Okay,
like a
she'll
petting zoo.
command the imp to stay on that kid,
Okay.
right? So I've got that one locked in, right? Whenever I want him, he's mine. So I'm gonna go look for another.
He's mine.
You only need 5. You only need that guy. That's.
No, that would be
No, there's-
4.
There's one more
Cast
after this.
magic spells on kids,
Okay.
and then summons a demon to track them down.
Investigation check with advantage.
Hey, I don't have a name for him yet.
Jeez, dude, this guy's rolling fire, man.
16.
Kids rolling 5.
Bro, you have
Why?
no clue. You have no clue.
Talia starts
Yeah,
getting
he
a little
did.
concerned.
At this
Yeah.
point, DJ, you realize that you are technically out of bounds.
Would they ever
It's
find
fair.
out?
It's fair ground. It's
Would they know?
No.
Also, since when has the ceiling been not fairgrounds?
It's-
That's racist.
It's racist.
Hey, how do they? The real question though is how are they not gonna catch you?
Alright, fine.
True.
I'll
Then
play.
go back down.
Uh,
I've got no issue.
Alright, she'll play parody, she'll fly down, and she'll hide in a dark location down there.
Okay.
And I roll stealth. Alright? I won't sweat, alright? I won't sweat.
Just this person.
Frick, that was a bad roll. 25.
That I think still eludes Jake. Talia.
Oh yeah, I had a. I had a 16.
You have no clue where the other 2 people are. You have like random pings throughout the that are just kind of like, what the? Why is it like? It's very confusing.
Okay.
It's like when you're playing like one of those video games or quests, and you're like, where the frick is the quest giver?
Yeah,
You know, you guys
it's
ever
right
run
here.
into
It's right here.
It's on the minimap. I'm on top of it. Where is he?
It spawns
Okay.
in the ground, so you can't see it.
Once the locate object starts to fail her,
Mhm.
she breaks out the big guns
Oh god.
My gosh, dude.
and will
You-
cast skill empowerment
Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay.
Absolutely
Jesus.
sweating.
with
You're
with
musky,
of course
bro.
a subtle spell.
Alright.
What?
You're musky, bro. You're just.
Yeah. So now I have a plus 10 to investigation.
Jesus. Okay. So you wanna? So what? So that was what was your roll?
It was 16, but this is in prep for the next one.
Okay. So another one. Another round.
Another round.
Dude, he's fire! Oh my gosh, dude, he's killing it, man. He's killing it.
5.
25? My dude still eludes you. What about?
What the frick?
Dude, what about you, DJ?
I got a 28.
Jeez.
Time to spend another point.
All right. Still, you're like, where the frick are these kids? And so
you like at some point it like stands in the middle of the fair and goes, "What are they teaching these kids?
Future, dude. This is a future rogue, dude.
We have had
It's Corvo.
spies less stealthy than these kids."
Dude, you gotta recruit this guy as Robin, bro.
Alright.
You're
And then
gonna-
there's-
I'm gonna offer him a job when I find him.
So there's technically still
If
3.
I find-
So there's technically still 3. So you're still rolling an advantage. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. A little less good this time, but still pretty good.
I'm rolling again.
Yeah. Same with you, DJ.
Yeah, how many more rounds?
24.
I'm not gonna. I'm saving my spell slots, unlike you. But you don't have to worry.
I don't
about spell
have
slots.
to.
Exactly. 29.
What did you say, DJ? Or
29.
Jake? I mean Jake.
24.
24. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. You get 1 ping.
I'm no locate object. It's a different spell now.
Oh right. You get you hear a bell.
Okay.
Pretty far away from you. But you hear that little familiar ring in
Start.
a crowd.
And it's not the one my imp's locked onto.
No, it's not.
Okay. I'll start heading for him.
Bro,
Okay.
these kids are built different, bro.
Literally, like, what the heck?
You start
Bro,
walking.
these guys got like. Wait, assuming they roll a 25. Actually, you could just also be. Never mind.
You start walking toward what looks to be like one of those circle dances where they're all holding hands and they're like, dancing. And the ringing gets louder.
Okay.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Sure. This is not going to go well. 13?
13? Can't pin it down, but you hear it. It's here. It's in the vicinity. It runs 50 feet in the vicinity, but you can't hear it. You can't pin where this person is.
Okay.
These kids are just really good, bro.
Well, okay, but now it's like... But now, like, if I were to cast a locate object, I would know the exact location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you cast Fireball, you figure it out.
Oh my god.
I'll find it in the corpses.
Down
Correct.
you.
Where's this Talia?
Alright.
Early on.
Yeah, I'll cast locate object, subtle spell.
Okay. You see it is in that circle dance. And you can see it's circling, and as it starts passing you, I mean, it's coming up close to pass you if you want to grab the person. It's an adult.
Yeah. Like, once it gets close, she'll, like, reach out and grab the person. Or tap them on the shoulder. I got you.
You look to tap,
I got-
but it just goes like straight through them.
Where's the bell? Or what I'm grabbing?
Lower. It's on the
Is
the
this
ankle.
me or is this the me or is this the
This
child?
is the child.
Okay.
But it looks to be like an adult dwarf that
taps lower until it taps his shoulder.
You end up tapping a kid's shoulder, and then this guy self drops, and he's like, "Ah, man, I thought I had it this time." And
He has disguise self.
Yeah, he
That's a
breaks
clever
some
trick.
of it.
You're much better at this than the rest.
Man, you know how many badges I got? Only one from this game. I'm
Steal
gonna
from
get
him.
it again.
Steal it from him. Steal it.
can
I'm
get it.
learning.
Steal it.
I'm learning.
I believe him.
Steal it.
Thank you.
Dude, the
But
doors.
I do need that bell.
Bro,
Oh,
some of these
right.
doors are really massive.
Did you-
I'm proud of the future generation of the dwarves.
All right.
Yes, the future generation of the dwarves.
Now she's off to hunt the next child.
I won't even let you roll, but
But
you
don't you
find
want
the
the
kid.
imps-
This time, if that kid runs, she'll break out into a sprint, right? And so dwarf has 25 movement speed. Talia has 35. This kid starts running, and she's on top of him before he's even
We're
5
comfortable with the
steps
energy
down
that
the
we made in
road.
the office.
You get close, right? And you start. It's at a petting zoo, but this ringing is coming from the stalls. And as you get close, you see little like the fool's hat, and the eyes peek over the stall, and then all of a sudden the stall bursts open, and there's a wild boar running out, and he's riding the wild boar as he just starts.
No!
You hear as he starts running around.
Does Thorx see this wild boar
Yeah,
suddenly
you see the boar.
And then you see this elfin, this super pale elfin lady start bolting after this kid, and she's keeping up with the with the boar.
You'll never catch me! You'll never catch me! As he starts
Wait, oh
running.
my god.
She doesn't even respond. She's just keeping her head down, trying to run.
Oh my
Can
God.
Thorak see where this kid's about to head to?
Yeah, he's headed toward the food market.
Can Thorak
You gonna have
cut
to
him
get
off
out?
on the way there?
What?
Can Thorak cut him off on the way there?
Okay. Roll.
Because he
roll-
literally
roll-
just stole a boar from the petting zoo.
Roll an intelligence check. Roll an intelligence check.
This is a smart kid.
Bro, these kids are brilliant, man.
13.
13.
Too bad they're all gonna die to the Vega.
Maybe they
He
can.
eludes you. He eludes you. He eludes you, bro.
What?
He eludes you. He
By
looks like he's headed
intelligence,
towards. He looks like he's headed towards the food market.
Tracking and investigation. I can track him better than I can outwit him.
He's going towards the food market, and then he takes a sharp right and starts going to like the festival game grounds. As he starts like, Talia, you have a 35 movement speed?
Yeah, Talia, as he hits this hard right, Talia does like a slide and starts
Slide
bolting after him.
slide cancel.
Yeah, she has to you see her go 45-degree angle. She slides through the mud and starts running after this
Oh,
kid.
this game's more sweaty than Call of Duty lobbies, bro.
Hey, that old man said go easy on him, and then one kid cast magic and the other one got a mount. Right?
Magic first.
I have no issue with this.
You actually
Yeah, I
see.
think it's justified now.
So he's on the board, right? And he's headed through these alleyways, and then you see him take out a little flask, and then start pouring oil behind him.
No.
So you need to make a dex save.
No.
Dude, how are we gonna get to the other games, dude? This one's taking
11.
11.
He does not want us to get a legendary
Bro,
item from this.
Dude, the saving throw was 13, bro. Oh my god.
No.
So you're running, and then you're like, oh crap, and then your feet just give out, and you just start sliding behind the boar as the boar just keeps galloping away.
Luckily, the imp's on it, so.
Right.
Does Thorak
Maybe these
see
kids
Talia?
can't. Maybe these kids can't survive the Vega.
Say that
They
again.
just
Right?
Does Thorak see Talia?
Talia?
Fall
Yeah, probably.
He's going to start running after that boar. That boar's a stolen boar, and he's on guard.
Once she-
That's not getting away. He's double dashing.
When she sees you, run past it. Gosh, you're double dashing! Once she sees you, double dash past her, she gets up and is like, what are they feeding these dwarves? She starts running after you now. Now, she's even slower than you.
I just
Through the oil. We're going through the oil. I can roll that deck save if you want me to.
I
Okay,
would like
through
to
the one.
smash cut. I would like just real quick smash cut to
15.
Grunk failing the pie eating contest.
15?
15.
15. Okay, so you slide on the oil, like with your feet on the oil, like surfing, and then you just run off of it.
I can outrun this boar. If I double dash, I have 95 feet of movement speed.
So the Jesus Christ, you're gaining on the boar, but the boar starts like hopping around like these festival games, and like you see Grunk is just face first into a pie, and the boar just like runs across the table as like pie just starts flying everywhere. Grunk is completely his face still in the pie, right? But yeah, eventually you catch the boar. How would you like to catch it?
He's going to go past the boar,
Mm-hmm.
right? He has he's attached a manacle to a chain, and he's going to
Let's see.
chuck that chain across where the boar's legs would be, with the one end of the manacle open, and attach the manacle to a post, and the other part of it in his hand as it trips the boar.
Dude, that would like
Kid.
dislocate
What about the kid?
something. What do you?
And what about the kid?
The boar just kind
The
of
kid's gonna launch.
the
no,
boar
we
just
gotta
stops, and the kid just goes, whoo, just flies, barrels off the boar, and the entire time
All
he's
you
like,
catching
yeah!
up, runs past and yells, "Thank you!"
As he's flying,
Thank you.
it's like slow mo. He's like doing the Superman pose as he's like flying off the boar, and he catches some hair though. He's far above the dwarves. Do you attempt to catch Talia?
Yes, Talia, Thorak, like, as Talia passes you, you just hear her, like, say, "Thank you!" As she is bolting towards this kid.
Okay, make a athletics or acrobatics to try and catch this kid.
Okay. Acrobatics. 8.
The kid just face plants in some mud, bro. He's just right in the mud.
Kid!
That was awesome! Wow! That
Talia,
was
like,
so cool.
like, drops and, like, sits down.
Ah, man. That was awesome.
Thorak comes up with the boar in reins and starts marching towards the kid.
Oh, sorry. Here's the bell. I gotta go. And he just starts running.
Thorak says, "Take this," and then he starts running after the kid.
You'll
Did
never
you say
catch
take this
me.
and give Talia the boar?
Yeah.
The boar.
Talia holds on to the boar and goes to the guy that's in charge of the bugbear thing.
Wow.
Thorak is going to outpace this child.
Seems like you've caught all of them but one, I see.
Covered in mud, dragging a boar behind her.
Mud and oil. Mud and oil.
Mud? Yeah, mud and oil. Right. Her hair's messed up. The dress is absolutely ruined. Right. And she holds them out victorious.
Well, I see you had quite the journey. Here's your badge and 60 silver pieces.
Thank you. Here's the boar.
Where's that
He
little...
hands him the boar.
He's like, one moment. And he lights a firework to let know everybody that the hunt is over, so you can come back, DJ.
Sophia's gonna casually come back.
You see the
Thorak
train
is
wreck
still
that is
chasing
Talia right now.
What happened to you? Oh, kids? Yeah, they can be real creative.
One
I'm on
badge to DJ and 10 silver pieces.
Can we smash cut to Grunk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grunk.
Then smash cut to me
Yeah, what-
chasing down a child.
Yeah. Grunk, you're in the pie eating contest.
Failing spectacularly.
Where is this pie eating?
Oh wait, actually,
Greased pig catching. Oh my gosh.
after this, giant boar rodeo? Isn't that what we just did?
Okay, so, oh my gosh. Would you like, okay, are you going to, oh my gosh, wow, these rules, man. Okay. Would you like to try eat it fast, normal, or slowly?
Fast.
Fast? Okay, you need to make
Yeah,
a con
I-
check at disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, so that my lowest roll was an 8 plus 9, so 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, so immediately you, like, beside you, you face right in the pie, right? Two people beside you instantly just go, so they just throw up as the board just goes, boom, right by. 3 more people are still in it. Another one. Are you gonna try eating it fast, slow, or normal this time?
Fast.
Fast? Okay, roll another con.
Rolling again. That close roll. Was it 10? 10 plus 9, 19.
19. Jesus Christ. Okay. 2 more. It's a 1v1 now. They're like, no, I can't do this. I can't. I hate meat pies. And then there's one guy who's like patting you on the back as he's like facing his pie too. One more.
I'll go, you know what? I'll go fast again. lowest was a 12. So that's a 21.
21. The guy's.
Heck yeah, dude.
All of a
I rolled an
sudden.
8 and a 10.
All of a sudden, the guy stops patting you on the back, and he just keeps his hand there, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do this, I can't," and he just starts running away. He's like, "No," and then the judge is like, "Well, my pie's really that bad." Anyways, here you go. Here
That
you
was
go.
delicious. That was delicious. I loved it. It was great.
You get a badge, 25 silver pieces, and a little trinket. It's like a little keychain almost of a meat pie. Come visit my pie restaurant whenever you'd like. We have daily specials and a happy hour.
I'll like reach out my hand to shake his. Come visit my blacksmithing shop. We have.
Aha!
special-
I need to. Wonderful. We'll do business.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What would you guys like to do next?
Shopping or
Well, yeah, like once Sophia gets back, she like looks at her. She usually Talia doesn't have a smile on her face, by the way, but she actually seems to have a smile on her face right now. And it's like, what's next?
This music. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
I have
We
a
have-
question, Jamie.
What's that?
So if we did do the log chopping, when you do the 1d8 chopping damage, do I add my strength to that as well?
You would add your mod. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Dude, the giant boar rodeo.
My 14 strength.
Giant boar rodeo.
Okay. We'll do the chopping. And then we'll go to the boar rodeo. Okay.
The one that we're. Wait a second. You gotta have the thing where I'm chasing down the child.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
still happening.
Yeah. Okay. So
I wants to catch children.
everybody's like, "All right,
He's still a
Axes.
freaking boar.
axes in the hand, gents. We're gonna get chopping in 3, 2. Daniel's dead.
No, I'm back.
Alright.
I was about to go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Get the chopping. And people just go bam, bam. You know, okay. Make your first attack roll.
First attack roll has 15 AC. That is a 23.
That'll hit. You need to roll that D8 with a strict mod, I think.
E8 with plus 9. It's not that bad. So that's 11. damage to
11.
it.
Okay. 29 left. 29. No, not 29. Whoa, sorry. 19 left. Yeah, sorry. Another one.
Next hit is a 28.
Okay. 28. That'll hit. Again.
And that is 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. One more hit will probably do. There's one person that looks to be neck and neck with you. Let's roll.
That is a 27. 27.
You see, he as he's going down with his axe, the axe head just goes, just flies off as he hits the stump with a stick. And he's like, "Ah, darn it! I almost had it. Your axes are faulty." And you managed to, I'm not even gonna make you roll. You managed to.
Hey, I hear a business opportunity, Gronk.
Yeah, business opportunity.
Oh, I'll do that after.
You managed to slice that stump in half.
Networking.
And he's like, congratulations! You just won the stump the stump contest! Here's your badge and 400 silver pieces.
Nice.
Everybody else gets nothing. Get out of here! Okay.
So I have 2 badges for.
The boar is, or not the boar, the child, same thing, is, not really, that was mean. Okay, so, the child is, like, dodging and zigzagging through the crowd.
Thorak can 95 feet of movement speed outrun, but, passive perception is 23.
It doesn't last long, but as you get closer, he sees you behind and he tries to dodge your grasp. Make an athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics? We're gonna make that, Wait a minute. I have proficiency in athletics. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, acrobatics. I still have higher in acrobatics. That's a 19 acrobatics.
Okay, you successfully grab him by the collar. Oh, man! Come on! I didn't even make it any... darn it! Wait.
And Thorak just kind of turns the child towards him.
It's the kid you were talking to earlier. Oh, man, I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean... Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
Well... Listen. What is your clan?
Sorry, no,
He raises the kid's, left sleeve to check for a clan tattoo. On the shoulder.
Clan tattoo? As in... his,
The one, like the one that Devo has and the one that Thorak also had. The one that Thorak has.
It'd be the same.
He's clan Battleforge? What clan is he from?
No.
How could...
Frick. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about now. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I got you. Where is... I don't have one. I just straight up don't have one.
Just invent one.
Yeah, no one. None.
None? Okay. Well, let me tell you something. That was ingenious, but highly illegal. Don't steal people's boars. Now, I think the voice is off from what I did earlier, but whatever. I'm going to take you back to the petting zoo. And the owner is going to decide what to do with you.
Okay.
But don't worry. You might have just secured yourself a spot right on the Trefaruk. Because that was useful. But your actions have consequences.
Yes, sir. You walk him back to the petting zoo.
Here. I'd like you... Sure. Now, don't misuse these.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you
As he
doing?
hands him the pair of manacles, use the trip of the boar.
Oh my god. Wow! I could use these on my brother!
Yes, you can.
Wow! Thank you.
Doors are built different.
Now,
Yes, you
the real
can.
challenge is trying to get them off.
Oh. Even better.
It'll be a test of strength. And if things go awry, get your bears to take them off.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Mr. Thorak Battleforge.
Mr. Thorak Battleforge.
And
Thank
I can
you.
also take them off with a good old blow from this, and he taps the blade aside.
Well, I'll make sure I call you if we need that.
I prefer that you don't, and don't put them on your brother, though.
Oh, okay, I won't.
But you can, if you put your mind to it, like you did with that boar thing, you could probably find some good use for them.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Battleforged.
Also, don't commit white-collar crimes.
He'll make his way to the petting zoo.
So the next place we were going was the boar rodeo, right?
Or,
Yeah.
actually, looking at it, I'd probably be better at the barrel run contest.
Talia, knowing the list, says, "I bet I can get a perfect. I bet I can get a perfect score on the goblin toss."
Goblin ball.
Made some improvised range attacks. Alright, we can do that. I can do that.
The goblin toss.
The goblin toss.
Okay. One at a time, you see a man, a dwarven man dressed in a goblin mascot suit, and he says, come right up, it's time for the goblin toss. Anybody went for a goblin toss? Woo, the goblin toss. Are you there, elf ma'am? Would you like to throw some goblins?
Yeah.
Elf man.
She,
Elf,
ma'am.
ma'am. I said ma'am.
Yeah.
Elf ma'am. Alright.
Talia cracks her knuckles and steps up.
You have 3 goblins to throw. Now, here you go. Here's one. You have to make
She
it into
grabs
the... It's basically a hacky sack, so... Not hacky
Yeah.
sack. Yeah. There are 3 holes, you know. Go ahead.
In a cornhole.
Cornhole, there you go. Yeah.
Alright, so she picks it up, and I'll use 3 psionic points.
Oh my god.
5 psionic points, and cast telekinesis. So as she throws it,
Stone music.
Dude, she didn't want to play fair, dude. She only wants to cheat. She really is a politician.
she really isn't though. Science communicator. This is her science. And she takes one and tosses it, and gives it a right-ish looking parabolic arc to
Okay.
land in the small hole.
Roll.
Performance, I assume?
Improvise.
Because it's not an attack,
range.
it's more of a,
Oh, right.
can I make it look right?
Performance.
Okay. Shit. 11.
How many of these things do I need for a legendary weapon?
5.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here all day.
I'm
I
on
don't
board.
know to go beyond like 9:30 or something like that.
There's
That
not
works.
gonna be any combat.
That
3
works?
points. 3 points.
3 points?
Mhm.
Alright.
We're not gonna
She
get
picks it
combat
up.
tonight.
She takes the next one. She gives it, gives it the classic, give it a little toss up, and then takes it and throws it again.
Okay, you can do another one.
Ah, this one was much better. 28 deception or performance.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's another one. Perfect. Wow, you're awful good at this. As he hands you another ragdoll. Last one.
Alright. Takes it. Gives it another toss.
Okay.
It looks like she does it very casually.
Uh-huh.
Right? She takes it it's enough force to get it right, but it's an act. 15.
Okay, no, that meets it beats it. Okay. I had 2 10s and a 15. All right, it goes into the small hole, and he's like, "Wow, you're the first one today." And he hands you a badge and a large as a dwarf dragon ragdoll.
She puts it like on her shoulders and the dragon head on the top of her head as she pockets the badge. Thank you.
The dwarves casually being the best race in Jamie's world as well as mine.
And Talia pats you on the back, Sophie. You got this.
Well, you just showed a lot of skill. I don't know if I could do that, but I'll try. I'm gonna pick up one of the goblins, and I'll try chucking it in. It's a dex check.
Does it count as a help
dex
action if I'm subtly using telekinesis to help guide the?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll help action you on all of these.
All right. And I probably would I even notice? I'm just even being helped.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't really notice. Like it's not like if you throw it to your right, it like curves and sends itself to the hole. Right? It's like
That's
it's
why
this
the
little
help action's
nudge
not
here and there to like. land
First
it
one,
perfectly.
24.
That'll go into the small
Oh
hole.
jeez. The AC's 15.
Yeah.
Well, I can still fail this. I just need to roll. I think if I roll a 9.
Just
both
as
times.
good as your counterpart. Go again.
She kind of practices and chucks another one in. Let's see. Okay, that makes it 23.
Gee, by Iyrbani, you're doing too good. Here's the final one.
Thank you.
Iyrbani sends his regards.
Okay, that's another 23.
20. You. All right, I think I need. This game's broken or something. Here you go. Here's your badge. Here's your
This
big
must
leg.
be great.
This skill check's broke.
Here you go. Here's the dragon. Here's the badge.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations. No, get out of
Thank
here.
you.
Please.
What if my little
Actually,
sister would like this? As she kind of puts the little doll somewhere.
It's a big ball. It's as big as a dwarf.
Oh, it's a busy dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, she'll be holding it in her other hand.
Oh, rip.
What? Okay. Now we just need 3 more, baby. 3.
Three more. 3 more.
We gotta 3 more. Come on, we've got this. It's just
What?
3 more.
How about we try that barrel run contest?
I'll give it. What is the thing?
It's acrobatics. You got to run on a barrel. But you probably be able to
Plan.
cheat. Come on, you got telekinesis. You're gonna cheat again.
Track first. Each player makes a acrobatics check. Contestants fall and lose immediately. Contestants stay on the spot trying to fall. Okay, so it's acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That's
So, 3
Yeah!
more contestants. 3 more contestants after. Okay. All right, the barrel runners. I read a story who called himself, protagonist who called himself Barrel Rider one time. So, you'll all be barrel riders too, eh? Nope. Did anyone get that reference?
I got that reference.
Okay,
Stop
good.
it.
Okay. All right, get on your barrels, please. Get on your barrels.
The barrel in the
do I
movie
need
was
to tell
absolutely on
you
drugs.
all
I
of the
loved it.
spells I'm casting.
As long as you just put them down.
Yeah. I have to burn another 5th level, but it's subtle spelled, and I'm burning another 2nd level. It's also subtle spelled. Actually, I don't even know. I don't need to subtle. I do need to subtle spell it.
Battle Riders, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Frick.
And we just roll acrobatics checks, right?
One guy just falls off immediately.
Okay, acrobatics check. Okay, I got a decent acrobatics.
26.
Wow, I rolled bad. 16.
Okay, you guy. Okay, 26 and 16. So DJ, you go 10 feet. Jake, you here. Let's keep this down. Let's write this down. So we got T, which is going to be 15. S, which is going to be 10. 1 is 10. The 2 is 15. Okay, so that's the lead right now. So Talia, you are tied with somebody. Next round, next one.
Okay. Acrobatics again.
Okay.
Oh,
16.
Okay,
Did I-
number 1 just dies.
I might have just died. I rolled a 12.
So you stay in place. Talia, what were you?
16.
So you move 10. So you move to 20.
Talia with all the grace of Legolas right now.
Dude, this person who's in the lead is an absolute pro among pros. Okay,
Dude, I'm.
Got the work cut out for me.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Next
Peter
round.
needs to. Being challenged by some of his skill. It's like the hacker versus like the skilled player in the lobby.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm rolling again.
19!
25.
Barely.
Okay, 25. DJ, you move to 25 feet. And Talia, you move how much?
19, so it's the
15?
15.
So you move. Oh. You were tied. You were tied with the first place. A kick of agility moves you to a tie, and it looks like it's gonna be neck and neck for the final round.
Alright.
Wait, there's an archery range? Oh my gosh, why am I not doing that?
Okay, final rolls. Final rolls.
Maybe final rolls. I'm hoping you guys just get stuck. Dirty 20.
Give me a second to do
You
the
guys
math.
both like fail?
31.
Alright.
Okay, Talia wins. The pro staggers on his final. He sees you coming up behind. He's like, oh, and he loses his balance and he stays in place as you roll across the finish line. The people cheer watching, and you get a badge, 60 silver pieces. I get 40,
Sophia's gonna-
and then you get 2, DJ. 20 silver pieces. You don't.
How many
I should write that down, honestly.
It
was 20?
Jake, you get 60.
60.
I get 40. DJ 20, and Jake is the only one that gets a badge.
Sophia's gonna go up to you, Jake, and say, Talia, and say, man, you're really good at basically everything.
Thank you. Yes.
No, you should be proud. You're really talented.
Thank. Sorry, it's been a while since someone's complimented me.
Here, let's see if you're any good at this. I'm going to the archery range.
Okay.
Shield on you.
What is Gronk doing at this time?
Runk is going to the it was the log tossing contest.
The log toss.
Grunk,
Where's the log
grunk,
toss?
grunk.
Okay, I see. Alright. Okay. 3 tries to throw a log as far as they can.
Yeah, but you have to land it upright.
Right.
And you have, yeah. That's a dex check.
Okay.
Or my athletics check, which is a lot better.
Okay.
Alright.
Throw the log.
First roll. That is 7 plus 14, 21.
21. Okay, roll the dex.
And
Which
this
is
my-
21 minus 5, so it has to be a 16 to beat.
You got this. I believe in you.
I have a plus 4. That is exactly a 16.
Oh!
Nice.
People see you just chuck that log and it lands upright, and everyone's just like, "What the heck? What?" And then a big burly dwarf comes up behind you. Don't worry, I got this one. And he's gonna do the athletics check. 25. So if he can land it, then that'll beat. He chucks it. It looks far. He can't beat a 20, dude. Oh my god. No, he didn't do that. And it just topples over and bounces away. And everyone just like pauses, looks at you, and they're like, do you know who you just beat? Do you know? You just beat Big Earl, dude. Big Earl! He's Big Earl! He's been champion of the log toss for like 50 years. What do you? Gee, this is monumental! What the?
I wouldn't have been able to do it without the blacksmith shop, the smelt house. Come by next weekend for discount on all household objects?
Yep,
Man,
next week.
if you're good at this as you are good at blacksmithing, oh man, that's premium tools. And then the runner of the contest goes over. He's like, "All right, here's your badge. Instead, if you don't want the 60 silver, I can carve your face in a log if you want."
Oh please, please carve my face in a log.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So I just need to take a picture. Okay, you ready? Okay. He paints your face white. He paints your face white, and he goes bah with stone, and it looks terrible. Like your face is like that on the wood, and he's like, "Oh, it's just perfect. All right, come back later, and it'll be done." And he, okay.
Make sure to stop by the shop.
Will do. Okay. Where is Talia and Sophia off to next?
Wait, how many badges was it for a legendary
Archery?
item again?
So you're
Archery.
at 3.
Can we
You get
do
a rare
archery range?
Archery range? Okay.
So we got to get ourselves a normal short bow and then just attack 3 times with that?
Yep.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Is it possible to help action? Not in a subtle way. Never mind.
Okay. All right. It's a woman this time, very skinny dwarven woman. She has a quiver on her back. All right. It's pretty difficult. I haven't seen a bullseye today. Go ahead.
All right, pull back the string. I launch it. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Bullseye immediately.
34.
Jaw drops. I shouldn't have said anything. Go again. Another one.
Oh, it's probably just beginner's luck.
Well,
Okay, there's the beginner's luck. I just rolled, frick, I could, 15.
15. Okay, that's 6 points. You're at 16. You get
Gosh.
close. The middle ring, and the bull. And
There are
the
2
target.
tiers with badges on this one.
I'm
That
just
went
doing
from a 34 to a 15. That was pretty tragic. Okay, my last shot. Oh my gosh, that wasn't that good either. 23. Okay, well, that still is bullseye.
You do the Hanzo, you know the Hanzo highlight intro where he shoots it and then it goes through the last arrow and through the target. So he gets a bullseye and he gets to the arrow in the bullseye. You eventually do that. So it's 26 points. You get 1 badge and 40 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Nice.
Congratulations. You're the first real good one at this.
Now I'm gonna play again. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, wait, technically we could play again, right?
That's what I'm doing next. I'm going back to log chopping.
Nice!
Wait,
And I'm
can
going
we?
Back to
Oh.
tossing.
Yeah,
Alright.
different. You'd have to like it. Yeah, you can attempt to. Usually it'll work, but the game might shoo you off if you're too.
Talia, before she steps up to the arrows, to the bows and arrows, ask Sophie, any pointers? I've literally never done this before.
Just try to aim and make sure you hit that center circle.
Wow.
Try to aim.
Gee, just
Wow.
try and aim. Just try and aim, bro.
Aim for
You
it.
see the smile almost fade from her face a little because she can't tell if you're just like if you're being genuine or if you're like actually just trying to screw with her at this stage.
She's been. I don't know if you want to roll ins.
Talia wouldn't be able to tell. My insight's like not.
All right, well then
It's like a -1.
It's all up to you then.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying like the smile, like you see it like almost kind of fade from her face a little. And she's like, she kind of nods and
Who hurt Talia?
you don't want to get into that.
It was someone who she didn't understand from a fundamental level, and you had a breakup in your friendship.
DJ, you need to stop talking. Okay, the first is a 12. I'm just going lowest to highest.
Okay.
12,
That'll.
13, 26.
Well, You get a bullseye and nothing else.
Well, you did hit bullseye. That's...
You hit a bullseye. She's like, I've never been. Apologies for being blunt, but I've never seen somebody miss 2 and get a bullseye before.
I beginner's luck.
Well, I'm afraid that didn't qualify for any prizes. But if you'd like to try again, be my guest.
If you're willing, sure. Maybe I can get this a little better.
Okay.
She like shakes off, like does like the whole like, stretching.
Okay.
She'll give it another shot. Oh. So that's a 14.
Okay. That's 4 points.
14. An 18.
8.
And a natural 20 for 27.
So 12 and then 22. 22 points. So that's...
Wait, it was 14, 18. Yeah, about 22.
Okay. So that's 22 points. She's like, wow! Rapid improvement! Hands you a badge
you.
and 60 silver pieces.
She turns to Sophie and like 2 thumbs up. That was fun.
Hopefully, you're natural.
You. That one, no magic tampering. She actually, I actually have a +7 to short bows. Yeah, that is just natural. Which that's cool.
You want to do the boar one?
As Thorak is walking through the festival, you see kind of a lost child, kind of like very, very young, maybe 3, kind of looking around the crowd. Mama, are you here?
Here we go again. He walked over to the child. Hello, can I know your name?
Huh? What?
You, right there. Can I know your name?
My name? Evie?
Yes.
My name is Giovanni Giorgio.
Giovanni Giorgio, but people
my
call me
friends-
Giorgio.
Georgia.
His name is Giovanni?
No, Evie.
Ah, Evie.
Good Pokemon.
Okay.
I'll
Do you
shut
know
up.
what clan you're from?
Huh?
Do you know what clan you're from? I can help you find your parents.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Do you know your mother or father's name?
Yes. Yes. My dad is named Dayglow, but that's all. I don't
Does
have
that
mom.
name ring a bell? Dayglow.
Dayglow? No, not really.
Dang. Ah. What does Dayglow like to do?
He likes to carve.
We know one of the wood stands. Come on, let's go.
Okay. And you can.
And he kind of like doesn't quite hold the child's hand, but kind of firmly grasps the wrist.
Firmly grasp it!
Firmly grasp!
Grasp. Firmly grasp.
So, Evie, what do you want to become when you become older?
I want to become a Rakarok.
Yakaroo.
Yeah, that one. I want to become that.
Well, I want to kiss a Kakaruk, but don't worry.
Brian.
The background knowledge of you can't become a Kakaruk. That's impossible.
But no, you can't become one. They're spirits, you see.
Oh, that's too bad. Maybe.
As far as we know.
Maybe.
You can meet a Kakaruk if you do it right.
Chieftain. My parents want to be. My dad wants to be chief. Chiefy.
I can't get over what just happened. My soul just like, it was so happy, it was okay. But then it just went to here.
In the recording, we're gonna be able to pin down the exact like hour, minute, and second where Brian's soul left his body.
It's that
I get on
SpongeBob
Friday.
thing where he
Did.
lifts in the air and then his soul leaves him.
Yeah.
It's happened to me more, many times in the last week.
Oh my gosh.
I need a second. I need a second.
Okay. Do you want us to come back to you?
You want to smash cut to a different game? Like
No,
one
okay,
that.
my second is over.
Oh, okay.
If you become chieftain, you might meet a Crackarook.
What? Sorry?
If you become chieftain, you might one day meet a Crackarook.
Huh. Well, I heard they're very pretty.
I hope so.
Okay.
There's not. I mean, they're supposed to be strongest, best spirits.
Ain't that strong enough?
Well, no, you can't become a Crackarook.
Oh,
It's impossible.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Just crushing this kid's dreams.
You can become someone like a Crackarook, but you can't become a Crackarook.
A warrior?
Like a crackhead.
You can become a warrior, yes, but Crackarook, that's the spirit that guides the warriors into the halls of the dead, the honored halls.
One day.
One day you'll at least meet one. I don't know if you can become one.
I will.
Good luck. And we go over to the wood stand. We find the child's father.
Yeah, it's the guy carving the face. And it looks impeccably like Grunk. Like, it...
I think I recognize that.
Nice.
Dad! You know, she runs over, hugs him. He's like, hold on, sweetie. I'm almost done with this. And he kind of just, keeps carving. The man doesn't notice you, though.
And can Borak on his guard duty go over to to his captain and start heading over to the Ginithar.
Okay. While you do that, let's go to Grunk. Grunky boy.
Grunky boy.
Grunky boy, what are you up to?
Grunk is gonna go back to the chopping contest.
For time, do you want to just make the 3 attack rolls and see if you make it? Alright, cool beans. And then for Talia and
Grump,
Sophia?
Grump.
Grunk.
I can cheat at the shell game and win it.
Shell game?
The shell game? Oh, I see.
So Talia like leans into Sophia. Bet we could win the shell game.
Maybe I could try.
I rolled over a 20 on every single one of those.
Alright, yeah. Easily. Just beat them all.
Yay! 4 down. 1 more.
Okay.
Maybe just surrender and say we get enough for one legendary magic item each.
Fine. You all get one. You all get enough for a legendary magic item. Yeah.
Alright, deal.
Except Brian!
Nice. Oh, big rip.
While you choose the magic item, let's go to Brian. You're off to
Pick
the
a
blood tree.
legendary?
Yeah.
And then he goes over and walks among. Thorink goes over and walks among the columns.
Oh, I'm barring anything that gives you wish. Barring that.
Understandable. Yep, okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the bacon don't exist anymore.
Alright, sorry, Brian. What are you up to?
He walks over to Heimsker Horriblood's cavern, casket.
Okay.
Well, brother, I wish you were here today. But been some kind. The youth are as youthful as ever, and I missed working with you, partner. It's been a long time.
50 years is no joke. If you can hear me, guide these next few days. And whatever comes forth, because you know how working with the elves is.
The branches sway, and the coffin gently taps the one next to it.
Well, and he sort of picks a leaf and from the tree, a small leaf, and leaves it on top of the coffin.
Okay.
We'll meet again, brother. And then he walks past. Family tree time. There, Vono's casket.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of looks at it. With all the chieftain carvings all over it. Turns away. Thinks for a second. Turns back and spits on it. Keeps going. Impotent whelp. And he walks out of the room with the Langini thigh.
You kind of just see, standing at the gateway once you turn back, is Laurelin, just kind of looking at the tree. Just kind of.
Some tree, isn't it?
It's very beautiful, yeah.
Do you have anything like this in Clivis?
No. We don't have the heart for it.
No heart behind it. It's the land choosing to have a tree there. It's the land's heart, not ours. Though we've made it ours.
When I become queen, I want something like this.
Richie Films Queen.
Well, be careful what you ask for. You gotta cover up a lot to be a ruler.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? If you don't mind me asking.
You know that coffin I was just at?
Yeah?
Well, that was technically my grandfather, though. Not as much. Had an affair, covered it up, left the child to rot. That child was my father. Did it to save face. Wasn't dwarf enough to face it.
I think
Hopefully you can be better.
I know I can. Thank you.
Good luck. May I catch your name?
Laurelin Goldenleaf.
I'll be sure to look for you in the future. And he walks out.
As you walk away into the dark, Brian, you feel the warmth. And we're gonna experiment something. Okay? Okay. So, I told both Jake and DJ this. I had a dream where I worked out mechanically a new inspiration system.
I remember this. That's so funny, dude.
So you're gonna get inspiration, so mark that down. When you use it, you assign people a die number on a d6. 2 will be left to no one gets it, and the rest will be assigned to each player. And you roll to see who gets an inspiration after that. So it's like a rolling inspiration.
So you get a d6, 2, nobody but you get it, and then
you roll and somebody else gets it with you? Or
No. So you use it, right?
Yeah.
And it's done for you, and then you roll to see who gets it next.
Okay, so you pass it on.
Yeah, and they can't use it for another day. So it's like it's a pass on sort of thing. But instead of just advantage, it can be used for that. You can add 15 movement. I can write this all down later. It's not gonna come in handy this session. But you can add 15 feet to your movement speed. You can use second wind or a cantrip. Yeah. So something like that. Okay. There's other things that I'll just write up later because it's a bit complicated to explain now. What magic items did we all choose here?
I am sifting through.
I am stuck on either a scarab of protection or the deck of many things, but I'm just want to check. Deck of many things. I know, it's not
Go
useful
for
at
it.
all, but
It's
it has
funny.
a wish spell in there.
Oh my god.
Am I still loud?
Just don't pull the wish card.
We can just say that the wish card was already pulled.
Wish card doesn't...
No, wait, the wish card's already pulled. Can you get rid of the void card? It's soul for a soul. A bad for a good.
Fine then. No wish, no void.
Okay, but I still want to. I might take it. I still think the scarab of protection.
How are we looking
Breaking
on time?
Jamie's dwarf multi-shot.
How are we looking
Yeah,
on time,
definitely.
everybody?
I could keep going until the end of time, but I know everyone out. I can't.
Yeah, that was more a question
I
for
can't.
everybody else.
I can go for like 30 more minutes to 45 minutes, but I prefer.
Okay.
The
I have a
end
good
credits.
ending.
No combat!
I have a good ending. Okay. So, why is there a buff kid? Why is there a buff kid and why is there a buff kid? Why? That is so... That is uncomfortable.
Thank you, Brian.
Who put a buff kid? Why is there a buff kid in here?
Because I looked up the image of a buff kid, and that's what came up.
Buff
He's
kid.
apparently the little Hercules. That's
my
his
gosh.
nickname, apparently.
That's his nick.
Yeah, he got a nickname, the little Hercules.
Okay. 1 second. Blah, 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 blah. Just need to get...
I'm gonna go with the scarab, just because deck. It's fun, but you know, it doesn't really make much sense for. I don't know.
I'm either tempted with the staff of the Magi or the icon of the Ravenloft.
Go with the staff.
Okay, we can figure this out in a little bit, because you're probably not going to need it in the coming days. Not days.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
Bit of the session. Okay. So... the festival starts to die down. People start heading to large... like I don't know, like... I'm like struggling for the words for this, but it's a large area where it's just a bunch of tables to eat, essentially, and there's like a central kitchen that like has that gives it's like a buffet almost, right? People are sitting down to drink, have something to eat. As things start to settle down in the festival, they start to close down their shops. If you would like, you can role play while eating and drinking if you wish. But as that begins to die down, everyone gets up and without like telling each other, not all at the same time, but as things begin to slow. Without telling each other, they all just head to the blood tree again. Almost as if it's like tradition. You can even see some elves of the delegation do it without any bother. They've done this before. Afura comes up to Talia and Sophia and says, "Okay, we will start our business tomorrow if that's okay, Talia.
of course.
We're all going to be sleeping in the blood tree tonight. if you would like to join. It's encouraged to join, really. It's disrespectful not to. Not in, but around. Sorry, I should have. That's Jamie. In a tree.
Inside the tree. In the trunk.
Inside the tree. No.
We've all let out the trunk, killing the tree, and now we're gonna sleep in it.
Certainly.
Okay. Okay. They begin to walk. It's very silent. It's very weird, but the dwarves moving from one place to another is not rowdy, it's silent. They all gather into the blood tree, and they just pick their place to sleep under their ancestors. And there's a few chatters, before everybody starts to fall asleep, but above the blood tree, you notice now that it's not lit by torch or anything else, but above it looks like there's clouds almost, and from those clouds looks to be a simulated night sky where you can see the stars and the clouds that would be above if you were sleeping on the ground on the fields in the Villa Mark. You see the stars peeking through the branches of the blood tree, the moon shining light on these coffins, the serenity of the moment and the calm of the pools, the waves of the pools gently splashing against the rock and tree. Suddenly, you hear a silent sob, and Ifira looks up. And over in the corner, you see Crane. You see Faunnelin, Goldenleaf, and Lori in an embrace. But Faunnelin doesn't look sad. She has a slight smile on her face. Laurelin is broken, though. She has what looks to be bloodstain on her torso, but that's not hers. And echoing through that chamber of the blood tree, you hear, "She was there, Mama. We found her." She spoke to him before he died. The mom, through her smile, says, "Was it swift?" Laurelin goes silent. She says yes. The mom says, "Good. His time was going to come, sooner or later." Now we see who Tia will blossom into. Laurelin looks up. She's not going to become queen, is she? Silence then falls over everyone as she doesn't respond. Later into that night, it feels like you sleep for days. It's a long sleep. Some are sleeping off a hangover, but the simulated night does not turn to day. No sun peeks into the room. No light, but from the moon and the stars. And while laying beneath the tree, each one of you look up to the dangling coffins, hearing a rhythmic and soothing tapping between some coffins. What is known as Iyrbani's Windchimes. Then there's one that begins to rock a little unnaturally compared to the rest. You stare at it for what seems like 5 minutes. You brush it off. It's just another phenomenon. As that continues to rock, you see another. This time, bumping ever more violently against its neighbors. And another. Then the low-hanging coffins. One's near you. You hear a knocking against its wood. Some a claw scratching into the decaying wood. And finally, back in that burning cabin, the flames engulfing that frail dwarf. He says through his scorched tongue, spitting fire, "It begins tonight. The death of us all." That's where we're going to end the session.
Nice. I took another rod of absorption.
Bro, why? Why?
Unlimited power.
Bro, you already have two. What do you need more for?
100 spell slots, DJ.
Alright. That was pretty good.
Wolfgang.
Dwarf.
Yeah, Brian and I are far superior because we're dwarves. That is